ended up doing the shift before or something, so we got swapped out. But we're here now.
Yeah.
Saturday night, and the feeling's right. Fantastic. Lovely to have your company tonight. Honestly, there's so much going on tonight. I love the fact that the theme for the whole weekend is garden party. That is brilliant because we have. Oh, you haven't seen these yet, have you?
Pretty.
We have got as our must-have at 8 o'clock. Oh. The most delicious. I mean, when do you ever, Deb, in jewellery you buy in the high street, when you're looking at diamond pieces, the average size of diamond in a cluster piece is about 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 millimetre.
Yep.
For cluster pieces.
Clusters, yeah.
These are 3 and 4 millimetre round canary yellow diamonds.
That's solitaire engagement size.
Oh, yes, definitely. And in canary yellow diamonds, I mean, that is, I'm going to be guarding that with my life. Now, we're going to have a high-end half hour at 8 o'clock, so we'll have the must-have. We've got some brilliant pearls coming your way, some blue diamonds coming up in that high-end half hour, some morganite as well, Santa Maria aquamarine.
No,
I don't think
really?
I've ever seen. We only have 4 strands of Santa Maria aquamarine. I don't think they're here yet, actually. I don't think they're with me yet. They might be, they might not. We will find out. In that case, they're not quite with me yet. No. But don't worry, we've seen the diamonds. That's all we need to see for now. You've got some amazing kits, haven't you?
Absolutely beautiful kits.
Your 7 o'clock kit is amber-tastic. And in fact, I must remember that one of our lovely viewers, we had an amber strand like this, and one of our lovely viewers actually made me a little bracelet
nice.
out of it. Oh, actually, no, it was Mookite with an amber marquise in the middle. So I'm going to bring that out in the 7 o'clock break. Good news today is that we are free P&P all the way across the weekend. And if you go onto our website at JewelleryMaker.com and you go onto clearance, which is brilliant. Clearance is already great prices anyway, but if you use code TV20 over this weekend, you get another 20% off the already clearance price tags, which is brilliant. So you'll see, for instance, I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to pick what looks like a scary spider on the picture on the website, which is this here.
I was like, crikey, that's the spider of all spiders.
I know, that nearly scared Deb out of the studio. But this is some pheasant feathers, and if I just scroll up there for a second, you can see that it has got 2 prices, a was price, a now price, and you can take 20% off that price as well because it's in clearance just by using the code TV20 when you check out.
What
which is brilliant.
price? Off the £7.16?
Off the £7.16, yeah. But that's the 20% off is just on the clearance section, but it's well worth having a look in there. I'm going to be having a little route round as we go through the show as well and see what gems.
Might be later.
Yeah, we might be doing a bit of sneaky shopping. So if we look like we're not always paying attention quite, it's because we're clearance shopping as well.
Yeah.
So let us proceed. Let's start with. Yes, let's start. Are we all set up and ready, Ben? Oh, okay. Well, I'll just have a little hunt round for it and I'll find it because it'll be here somewhere.
What's that? What's that?
Here, this.
Yeah.
This is like a little Fabergé egg, isn't it?
I've not seen that before.
Oh. We'll do that in a while, but first we need to do this. Okay, it's fine. Deb and I did a pick your own, we found it. Here is the strawberry chart. Do you remember pick your own?
What do you mean remember?
I know you can still do it now, can't you? Do you know one of my first jobs when I was knee-high to a grasshopper, even smaller than I am now, was I did some pick your own. Well, you know when you get paid for it?
Yes.
So you're actually picking for other people.
Yeah.
For raspberries, I think it was.
Oh.
You got something like 50p a punnet for doing it.
I'd be rubbish because I'd like pick one, eat one, pick one, eat one.
Yeah.
With raspberries.
So, it'd be so boring as well. Do you know what I mean? When you think this is a job, I think I lasted 3 or 4 hours and thought, do you know what I mean? You know what you're like when you're a teenager, a bit impatient, aren't you?
Yeah.
Strawberries, that's why we're talking pick your own right now. In fact, subject matter-wise tonight on the text, we would like to hear from you about, well, several things we've got on our minds. Let's see which one of these conversations grows legs and runs. Either the treat that you always treat yourself to in the summer. Do you know when there's that thing, you
Yeah.
wait for the summer and there's some kind of guilty pleasure for you in the summer?
Oh, does it have to be guilty?
Well, no, not necessarily, but just that treat that you afford yourself in the summer only. 60777, start your message JM Studio and let me know what it is. What's come to mind, Deb, for you straight away?
Well, I always wait till this time of year for asparagus from the farm down the shop.
Oh, nice.
And then I spend a fortune on it. I just buy it in
Have you ever tried to grow?
bucket loads.
Have you ever tried to grow it?
No, I haven't got the patience to grow asparagus.
See, Monty a
No.
couple of weeks ago on Gardener's World was showing you how to do it all, how to plant it all.
So have
and
you?
How to harvest? No, not yet.
No.
The veg patch hasn't quite come to fruition yet. We've got little strawberries in silver. I'd get a few of these if I was
would.
you. They are
Yeah.
double-sided. Now this is the first time they've ever been on screen, by the way, which is why people are
why
gobbling
I've
up
never
the
seen it.
strawberries even, gobbling them up in 2s and 3s, our bidders already. There are less than 100.
Oh,
Gorgeous, aren't they?
they are. You could get a few and
Yeah.
have like charms dotted around a necklace or a bracelet with them.
Yeah.
That'd be really pretty.
And if you're any good with your enamel,
You could.
you could
Oh,
possibly
yeah.
enamel the strawberry red, couldn't you? Because you would still
Yeah.
see through the enamel
Yeah.
the ridging on the silver.
Resin.
How
yeah.
sweet that would be. Beautiful. £2.95. Now, that's not a bad way to kick off the show at all, is it? So what is your summer guilty pleasure? Now, our other subjects, you can choose one or the other. It's up to you completely. Actually, they come already. Sujay's in already. Pims. Also linked in with yummy strawberries. Big jug of Pims. Yes, well, Wimbledon soon, isn't it? That can't be far off. Is it June, Wimbledon?
Is it June?
I think it's not far off, is it? Must be, the sun's out. Must nearly be time for Wimbledon. We've had the royal wedding, haven't
It
we?
needs to be raining before Wimbledon.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well, I think we're going to get that on Monday, aren't we?
Are we?
Summer treat, says Susan. Ice cream float. Vanilla ice cream in a well-known cola.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Why? What's wrong with that?
I've got a bit of a thing
Oh,
about
about mixing things.
mixing solids with liquids like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like I can't have.
Does that mean you can't have fruit salad?
fruit salad and put cream on it? Yeah.
Do you remember the old
Or
tins
ice
of
cream
fruit
nugget.
salad?
Yeah.
When they used to have the...
Did you fight over the strawberries?
Well, yeah, because they were very
Yeah.
mushy, weren't they? But the grapes were always like really pale and really wet and soggy, weren't they?
They
The
were
grapes in
strange,
there.
yeah.
Very strange. You used to get them in the bottom of Nan's trifle. Colleen in Lincolnshire says, I love gin and tonic ice pops from a well-known German supermarket. Ooh, would that be Aldi or Lidl? One of the two. Other supermarkets are available.
Aldi's German.
Gin and tonic. Ice pops.
Guess where I'm going later.
Yeah. I think that might be closed by the time we're done tonight.
Do they
but
not do 24 hour?
are they open on a Sunday? I think they might be
Yeah,
open
they
on a
will
Sunday.
be.
Gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing for tomorrow's late show, I'm thinking. Very nice. Oh, they do Prosecco ones apparently as well. Very good. I like the idea of that. Right, well done, everyone. Lots of people multi-buying. In fact, I've got orders for 5 coming through for these strawberries, and I don't blame you at all.
That's a whole punnet.
Yes, you could almost make this your little maker's mark, couldn't
Oh,
you?
you
know,
could.
the little special treat that you put on your own jewellery if you sell it. Anne, Addison, Kay, Elizabeth, Julie, Una, Joan, congratulations, well done. Already, I would say the first 2025 are spoken for. There are only 100, and this is the first time on air, just so that you know. So if you want to grab them, and I would say grab more than one, because, you know, in terms of charms, they are on the wee side, but that's quite sweet, isn't it, for a strawberry? You could have little leaves that you've already got.
It's like a little wild strawberry.
Yes, it
They're
is.
really sweet, aren't they?
Yeah.
And delicious.
Very, very nice. Very, very nice. You're looking at just over half a gram, which is really good actually, because that price does not reflect that gram weight of silver, because actually to craft something this size, there's a lot of detail. They do cosmopolitan flavour ice pops too. Oh, cosmopolitan as in the cocktail. Ooh, Prosecco gin and tonic and cosmopolitan. Please suck responsibly, one at a time. But they're ice poles, aren't they? So you don't drink them, do you?
No.
Fabulous. £2.95. Very, very good. Well done, everyone. Congratulations. Every order I've got on the board, pretty much, bar one actually, is for at least 2 of those, if not up to 5. Sorry, Ros, what did you say was next? Yes. Oh, that's these down here, I think. I think that's these down here. Oh,
Definitely.
let me just give this
Wow.
a measure just to make sure we're the right length. We are. That's the one. Multicoloured button pearls. Beautiful.
Wicked colours.
So beautiful. Look at those. I love the fact that they've got that sort of slightly kind of flat appearance to them, which is really, really good. I had a show with Kleshner on Thursday evening, and we were talking about getting little gold spacer beads or little micro-faceted black spinel and placing them almost like a sandwich between two pearls like this.
Yeah.
Or, and I threw this out on Thursday, my favourite shape of gemstone is a wheel. And my favourite gemstone is an opal, an Ethiopian opal. If you've got
nice.
wheels sandwiched between two beautiful button pearls, I love it.
That's what I do. I make a pearl burger.
Yeah.
So it's like the pearls of the burger bun, and then put a wheel or a rondelle in between.
They are beautiful. And, right, you've only ever seen this in a kit before, apparently. So they've never been out on their own to play. And we only have 27 strands. Oh my word. So if you put that onto some memory wire, you'd have a talk bangle, wouldn't you?
Yep, you would.
That would be delicious, wouldn't it? Okay. Now, I should say, sorry, I've forgotten to introduce everyone to you. Obviously, Deb, you know, more than me. I'm Derek, by the way, in case we've never met, in case you're thinking, who's he? He's not usually around. I'm the man at the end of the list they always call, only when they're really, really desperate, I get the call. Behind camera 2 here in Studio 1, it's Pete, everyone, in shorts. Whoa. There we go. He's in shorts as well. We engineered that shot, though, so you didn't have to endure the knobbly knees. Up in the TARDIS tonight, we've got director Ben. Here he is, fresh from the gym. And we've got producer Roz with us tonight. We are not worthy.
Yay!
Producer royalty. And down the tunnel of love, although he might not be at the moment.
He's not.
Oh, in fact, he's just arrived in here.
As if by magic.
With a cup of tea as well. Oh, Dan, you shouldn't have. Bless you. It's Dan, everyone. There you go, Dan the man. Did he find your flush cutters?
Yes.
Oh, good.
I love Dan.
We
Look,
have reunited Deb
they're
with her flush
back.
cutters. Do you know they're yours?
Yes, they're mine. You get to know where the dirt is on the handle.
Yeah. There you go. Do you know, we were talking about nothing to do with the pearls then, and look what happened.
It's
Well done, Lai Ling. Well done, Hayley and collector in Buckinghamshire, Kyoto in Cambridgeshire, Joe, Wanda, Sheila, Louise. I think we're nearly over allocated, by the way, so please make sure. I never nag about baskets, as you know, Leslie, Nicole, Claire, Elizabeth, Gina, collector. Never nag about baskets at all, but I don't want you to miss out, so please be quick. This is a silly price for button pearls, isn't it? As well, you know. Thank you so many of you for joining us tonight, because I know, generally speaking, and I don't know if it applies where you are right now, but the weather here is, you know what?
stonking.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. In
It is.
fact, if we could transfer to a garden set right now, which we should have done for the garden party, we could have done the show outside, couldn't we?
We could have done.
The cameras would stretch, wouldn't they, Pete?
Yeah, I'll get them out.
Yeah, you'd get them out there somehow, wouldn't you? That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Right, in the meantime, let's go. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to give you that little Fabergé style pendant, because it's beautiful. Oh, we're doing that at 7 o'clock, Deb. It's beautiful, though, isn't it?
I love it. It's
Oh, we only have a very small number.
gorgeous.
Should we get our orders in before everyone at home can?
Yeah, definitely.
They are
feel
really,
the weight
really
of
nice.
That.
Have a little look. Isn't that beautiful? 7 o'clock. It's delicious. It does look like
Perfect.
a Fabergé egg, doesn't it?
So it's the perfect blue as well.
Yes. It's that turquoise blue,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Nice.
Love it. 7 o'clock. We can't have it to 7. I'll trust you with it until 7, Deb.
Thanks.
We've got abalone now. This is lovely. It's like an abalone plectrum, isn't it? I always
is.
remember
Yeah, it is.
my uncle down in Kent, big fan of a certain Mr. Bowie, and has a collection of electric guitars hanging up on his lounge walls. And I always remember being fascinated about his collection of plectrums. They're very fascinating things, aren't they?
Yeah.
You could use, I wouldn't use this as a plectrum.
You
Could you? Yeah. It would be strong enough, wouldn't it? As long as you didn't strum too hard.
Yeah.
I think.
If you got over enthusiastic.
Yes, don't get too overzealous with your strumming. Have you ever strummed a guitar, Ros? No?
I have.
Have you?
I tried to get my brother to teach me to play guitar.
Yeah.
Because both my brothers play guitar really well.
Yeah.
And he had a complete tantrum at me and shouted and said, "You'll never play the guitar," and grabbed it and stormed off.
It's worse than fishing rods and things like that. People are very, very, aren't they, about guitars and things like that. Ros had her favourite clarinet.
Clarinet.
Apparently. Very good. We'll have to bring a clarinet in. We'll have to do a show and tell, Ros.
Can do.
That, strange. Do a bit of Acapulco.
Oh, I've met Acapulco.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. While we're on the subject of music, here's Jilly Susie Whatsit. Derek, are you going to serenade Deb with an Elton song? Well, you know, because she's got it on the turntable every day at home. I wasn't going to bring up the subject, actually.
I wasn't either, just in case.
I knew someone would. Now, may I inquire... So we're going back about, just for those not in the know, we're going back somewhere between, we were trying to work it out earlier, somewhere between 6 and 9 months ago that Deb and I last had a show together. And I think it was one of the last shows, I think that's when she started avoiding me, was when I gave her a gift of, which album was it now, Deb?
I think it's the greatest hits or best of.
That's it, absolutely. The very greatest of Elton John up to that date, because it's quite an aged album. No, Deb thinks Elton John's the Antichrist. Can I just ask, has it?
No,
has the needle been on it at all?
It's not even been out of the sleeve.
It's not been out of the sleeve.
No.
It's propping open a door.
Yeah.
Not even. Not even, is it? It's not even worthy of a doorstop, is it, Deb?
No.
Honestly, there's appreciation for you.
I'll bring it in for you, Ben, if you want it.
Re-gifting. Now listen, you're not actually meant to tell the person who gifted it to you that you're re-gifting it. But that's the ultimate in insult, isn't it? Honestly.
I think I tried to give it back to you anyway.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't give some things away. Yeah, if you're really good, I might bring another one.
I do appreciate the thought, though.
I know you did. Deeply. Which is why you've cancelled all of those shows in between. Don't put me on with him again. He gives me Elton John stuff.
Never know what's coming next.
Exactly. 3 nights, and now we're spending our Saturday night together, Deb. Oh, it's like a happy reunion, isn't it? This is good for $3.95, isn't it? You've got it's already drilled at the top. You know what I would do? Ros is wearing one of Laura Binding's wire work pendants, and actually I remember doing a claw setting with. Well, it wasn't with you, because it can't have been with you, because nothing's been with you for so long.
It's been almost a year.
Yeah, I think it was with Laura. We did a lovely sort of prong setting on this shape, and it looks great because you can make a really big dramatic bail from that, can't you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Well done, everyone. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, by the way, Deb's Kits at 7 o'clock. Hoo-hoo, hot to trot in terms of price tag. Let me tell you, you've got a lot of choice coming your way at 7 o'clock. Lots and lots and lots to do. Now then.
I love these.
I do. I think they're delicious.
I think the twist on them is...
It's like cough candy.
Well done. Yeah.
Cough candy twist. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
These are beautiful. Brilliant that they are sterling silver as well, and we've got 20 of them. Usually when we have a pack like this, it's usually 10, so it's a bit of a bumper pack going on with 20. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That would be okay. That price would be right if there were 10. But this is 20. Do you want me to take 10 away, Ros? What? She's going back up in price to where it should be. That's all right, that's fine. $9.95 where they should be. Oh, maybe not then. Maybe, thank you. Maybe $3.95. There's nothing for me to say. There is nothing for me to say. You've got to get these as quickly as you possibly can. Get them into your stash because actually, the things that you can do with these are just amazing. They really are. You can treat them like bugle beads if you want to.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, now you've got 20 to play with, then actually you can go a little bit looby-loo with them, can't you?
You can just really be quite
generous,
indulgent.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You can go for it.
Yeah.
They are fabulous. And actually, they've got a really, really good gauge to them as well. So I reckon you could probably get your at least your 0.6, if not a bit more in there, maybe a 0.8 wire you could get into those. I guess generally we use them with beading thread, don't we?
Yes,
beading for
thread
necklaces.
Would work. Or
but
actually,
a few of those together.
They're really good for micro macrame.
Yes.
As well.
That's a good idea.
Especially with the twist, because on your thread you'll have a twist as well. And you.
Yeah.
I was just going to see
what have we got there?
0.8.
0.8. Let's have a little go, shall we? Look at that. And I love, actually, when you put 2 or 3 of them together. Let's put another one on. When you've got 2 or 3 of them together, they give that lovely mesmerising shimmer. Over half of the stock, I'm afraid, are already gone. We had nearly 60 sets of these, but Roz is sort of, I'm not allowed to say she's giving them away because there is a price on the screen, but it's only a little ditty price. Yeah. Remember, it's free P&P this weekend as well. So when you see a price come up on the screen, that's the price. There is no P&P. I mean, usually, it's tuppence halfpenny anyway, isn't it? Usually £2.95 a day, considering you could buy everything in that day and still only pay £2.95 P&P. But over this weekend, that's today, tomorrow, and on Monday, I believe, as well, there's no P&P. And on top of that, make sure you go to our clearance section on the website, use the code TV20 on the clearance section of the website only, and you'll get an extra 20% off the clearance items in there. We're going to go through some of those in a wee while. Yeah, we are. This is a bit of a free and easy weekend, isn't it? So we're asking you what you treat yourself to in the summer. Like a little, could be a guilty or just an indulgent pleasure. That's just for the summer. Lena says, whippy ice cream cones from the ice cream van. That's my treat. He puts lots of sprinkles, sherbet sauces, flake. Yummy. I'm diabetic, but oh well. Well, as long as you've got somebody with you, just in case. Do you know what I mean? Just in case. Don't do that at home, people. Although you know yourself, don't you?
Not unsupervised.
No, definitely. Although you know yourself, don't you? $3.95. This is really, really good. These are going to sell out tonight as well. So please make sure you are quick. We've got some gorgeous, gorgeous things here tonight as well, let me tell you. Including, let me just show you while I'm here, we have got nearly 3/4 of a carat of canary yellow diamonds in 5 fabulous stones coming up as our must-have at 8 o'clock.
Perfectly matched as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They are. And the price you will pay, I'm going to stick my neck out straight away. I'm going to start to give you some price clues. Way under £500. I mean, way under. That's only a first clue. That's like, it's like a rubbish clue, really. But it really is a rubbish clue. In fact, let's say under £300, and I'll stop there, and I'll give you some more clues as we get closer to it. They are between 3 and 4 millimetre round, by the way, every single one of them. I love them. I love them. They are beautiful. Well done. Let's do some crimp tubes now, and these are rose gold plated. Nice. Actually, I'll put those straight onto the desk. These look like delicas. I love them. I know every time I see crimp tubes, because do you know what? I haven't once set a crimp tube yet.
Haven't you?
No, I haven't. I just because I'm too busy freestyling with wire at the moment.
Oh.
So every time I see a crimp tube, I see like a little delica that I want to.
Spacer beads.
Yeah. I want to do like a brick stitch kind of thing and just have them all together. I just think they're great. But of course, primarily these are crimp tubes for when you're using your beading wire. You can use these as spacers if you want to as well. There are 20 in this pack as well. And they are 2 millimetre size. So if you want to use them in conjunction with your delicas,
yeah, they work really well.
you could,
yes,
if you're a seed beader, and you want to add just that little bit of flourish of genuine sterling silver into your seed bead work. Love them, Love them, love them, love them. Price is too low again. £3.95. In fact, have I got all 20 there? It feels like I haven't quite got 20. Let's have a look. Yeah, it probably is actually, isn't it? Yeah. Ben's counting. Yeah, they're 20 there. Beautiful. Fantastic. Always a good resource to have. Because, of course, you know, and actually, I would have these seen as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd want these to be seen.
They are a gorgeous colour.
Yeah.
And they're really nicely finished because before I got crimp tubes from JM,
yeah,
I bought a huge parcel of them, like a huge bag of them.
Yeah.
And all of the saw points.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah, really scruffy.
Yeah.
And then I had to file them all because otherwise they're scratchy and
life's too short, isn't it?
Life is too short.
Life's too short to be filing the end of a crimp tube, isn't it?
It is, definitely.
So there you go.
To get them perfect like this is a real
And
bonus.
I think as well for beginners as well, because of course silver is so malleable.
Yeah.
So easy to perfect that technique. Please make sure you check out your basket on this. And are you asking me to nag, Ros? I don't nag. I don't nag anyone to check out their baskets. Although look at the amount of them in baskets,
wow.
with no P&P to pay over the weekend as well.
Yeah, there's quite a few there.
So we don't have to think, well, no, I'll wait until I check out later because otherwise I'll get charged twice the P&P, which never happens anyway, unless there's a serious problem with the system. Alison in North Lanarkshire. Hello, Alison. Nice to have you with us. Just cried off a night out with my mam because you're on the late show tonight, and now I find that Deb is the GD, making the night even better. Oh, Alison,
Thanks,
brilliant.
Alison.
Good for you. I cry off everything at the weekend. You know what I mean? You know when you arrange stuff,
just like,
especially when the weather's like this, and you just think, oh, I can't be bothered.
Just want to go and sit in the garden.
Exactly. Can't be bothered. I just want to put my comfy clothes on.
Gin.
Samantha, gin.
Yeah.
There's so many gins around.
Gin.
Now, listen, are you
almost the answer to everything, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you a gin fan, Deb?
Yes.
Okay, so out of all the thousands of artisan gins there are out there at the moment, is there one that you've got that we should know about?
There isn't, actually, because I'm on a bit of a vodka phase.
Oh, are you? Right, we'll find out more about that as we do one of these. Oh, so are you a purist then when it comes to vodka, or flavoured vodkas, are they allowed? Because there's toffee and there's all kinds, isn't there?
It depends. Some of them taste like medicine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm not really much of a vodka person. I know this is not going to make a lot of sense, but for me, vodka tastes dark.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
why it suits me.
Like a dark taste.
Yeah.
Now, Deb has rather cunningly popped on that little charm that we have got coming up for you at 7 o'clock. If I just pick that up and show you, it does go amazingly well with this strand, actually. But this is coming up at 7 o'clock as a bit of a star buy for us. It is gorgeous. And we just heard the price, sneaky peeky price hint in our ears. I won't tell you,
but... I am really
but
shocked by it.
I hope we've got lots of them, Ros. Okay. Oh, it's a good job I didn't say that out loud there, wasn't it? Well, okay. Now, I got mixed up, actually.
Me too.
But that's fine, because we haven't said it, so that's good. Ros gave us price clues to the star buy, this star buy, and even that's a bit of a wow factor, let me tell you. So, 2 to 3 millimetre rounds. First time this has been on its own outside of a kit. There are already 52 of them available. Can they see the price already on the... Oh, there it is. There it is. You've got it. It's under £5 for you to get sky blue apatite, which is brilliant. Is this from... We're saying Africa. I suspect that this is going to be from Madagascar, because some of the real sort of deep colour apatite, because sky blue is often a lot lighter than that, actually. If you put this next to sky blue topaz, you'd say, oh, the sky blue topaz is very pale in comparison. That's amazing. We only have just over 50 of them. They are going to sell out. Is that a sky blue topaz?
It is.
Is it? Right, okay. We're going to have to transport ourselves up to Deb because she's got a sky blue topaz on her pendant there. And can you see? There you go, you see? So there is a big difference between what sky blue means in apatite and what sky blue means in topaz, because Deb's is a topaz and you can see it's much lighter than the apatite which we've got now. Very nice. Very nice. I like that necklace. That's very nice.
Yes, I like this necklace.
That's lovely. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Because there's garnet on there and there's a bit of
garnet,
amber.
There's citrine.
Citrine, yeah.
Aquamarine.
There's an opal there.
And some tanzanite.
Love it. Love it, love it. That's beautiful, isn't it? Lovely. Where do we get to find out how to make one of those, Deb? That's very nice. Did you ever do it on a show?
No.
Oh, no. It's a designer special.
It's what? Yeah.
$4.95. These are flying out, by the way, in 2s and 3s. So nice to have you with us tonight as well. Good job. Good job. We're not up against anything tonight, are we? There's nothing happening. Nothing happening at all. Because none of us.
No big football thing.
None of us are interested in windbag kicking, are we? Try sweet violet gin. It tastes like Parma violet, says Vicky. Ooh, now can that tempt you back to gin? No.
I don't like Parma violet.
Do you know what? Do you know what Roz said? Roz being very prim and proper at the moment. She's saying not during the show. Sorry, what's that in your handbag? Oh, a bottle of a well-known fizzy wine.
Fizzy thing.
Yeah, it just happens to be in a bag. It was a gift today. She assures us that it's not going to be sampled during the show. Although to us up there can barely see the outline of Roz.
Yeah,
it's like
she could do anything back there, couldn't she?
It's like it's just a black hole in there where we can't see. Even you get a better view than we do.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you keep an eye on that camera and if you see the head going back, just let us know if you would. $4.95, because you don't often do a late on a Saturday, do you, Roz? No. No. She's usually in bed by now. Right, what should we do next then? Let's do some bead caps then, shall we, in sterling silver. Where are they? Oh, that's not them. Oh, they are nice, though. There they are. Look at that. Bead caps are much bigger than everything else, Derek. You should know that by now. I was saying to Deb, it's been about a year that they've let me on here, and they still let me on as well, would you believe? Even though,
doing all right.
Even though all the words you've had with them and everything else.
I keep asking.
Yeah, keep saying, oh, do you have to keep having him on again and again and again?
He's back. Why?
I know. Did you manage to stay away for all these months, Deb? That's it. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? That is delicious. That's not a bad idea at all, Ben, actually. Not. Director Ben has just had an amazing idea for these. Now, would you do it that way or would you do it the other way? Me being me, I'd probably do it that way. That way, yeah. Should we do it? Now, I'm probably not allowed to open this, so this is not me opening the little thingy of diamonds. Or is it taped down? It is taped down, so that, because they know that, you know, they know that we're quite light-fingered. That's what it is, Deb. These are the best diamonds. Uncle Carl in the warehouse will. Probably. Oh, I can't get in. Oh, you know, it's like. You know when you buy
a pin or something.
You know when you buy a pair of scissors in the shop and they come in that blister packaging that you just think, I need scissors to open this. Get into it, yeah. I think I'm in, Deb. Are you in? I think. Okay. It's not. I'm nearly there. I've got an end. Thank heaven for nails. I knew they'd come in useful one day. Oh, look at that! I'm in. Oh. I'm in. Look at that. Survey. Let's go. Da, da, da. Right. Watch them fly to the asunder now. Them across the studio. Oh, because when I was in my first year at on my degree, we had a diamond specialist come in and brought a big tray of diamonds with him. Oh yeah. And we were all like first year students, and he gave us the tweezers and said to pick up the diamonds and have a look. So we had like 1 carat diamonds, and we were all shaking like you wouldn't believe. Yeah. And then like
just as we were going to pick up the diamonds in the tweezers, he said, don't drop them because they bounce really well and you'll never find them again.
Yeah, it's true, they do.
We were terrified.
I can't get in.
No. I think if you put the tweezer in and twist it.
Yeah, there's not enough purchase on there. Oh, this is riveting, this, isn't it? Shall we stick with the bead caps for now then, while I try and get... But the idea that Ben had was to take out one of the diamonds from our must-have. I'm thinking the 4mm round in the middle there.
Yeah, the big one.
And putting that and setting that into the middle of one of these bead caps into its hole.
So you could make... if you can solder, that would be dead easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you could solder your prongs on there. Or if you can...
I can't get it in.
Or you can use a 0.6 silver wire and just make some prongs. And I'd put them up through from the bottom. So your prongs would then go through from this side.
Yeah.
Through
oh my word!
up.
You could do like the six-claw doodah.
Oh, like a Tiffany style.
Tiffany claw set, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
That would be amazing. And these are in silver as well. Oh, I can't get it. I'm giving up. I can't get it. They are just determined that we're not getting in there.
I know. They've probably.
Are you going to have a go, Pete? Yeah, you have a go, Pete.
Oh. There's going to be trouble now.
Yeah, Pete's had his shredded wheat, so let's hope he can get in. Let's do the other cereals are available, apparently. Who knew? Who knew? We have got Tiger's Eye leaf now. This is fantastic with our lovely... This is like a maple leaf, isn't it?
It is.
It could almost be a horse chestnut leaf. I think it's a maple.
It could be a beech leaf.
Yes, from its tone, yes. Very, very nice, isn't it? Love this. These are in very short supply, I think, nowadays as well. Now, it does have a drill hole at the top, but I think I might be tempted to use it that way around.
You could actually make a really nice, like, floral garland for a wedding or something. And
might be a nice backdrop for a brooch.
Yeah,
with some gems in front of it. Maybe even some pearls or something like that would be quite nice. That's good. Sue's got a question.
We try not to keep those in here.
Sue, no, the answer, I'm afraid, is absolutely not. Mark's gone home now, hasn't he? Mark was our only competent host.
Was he qualified as competent?
Yeah. How are you getting on, Pete? No. You've gone very red in the face, I know that. He can't get in. We might have to do, you know what they do with the old-fashioned fire alarms in buildings used to have a little hammer next to it, didn't they? Break glass to open. I think we might have to do that. Yeah, that's it. They know. They just know, don't they? Those naughty people, they'll try. So we're fascinated now. We're all watching Pete now, trying to get in.
Hiding in the corner now.
You can't get in, Pete, can you?
Yeah.
Dan?
Yeah.
Dan, go and get Dan.
That would be great. Oh, this is... In the meantime... Wow, let's hope we can get in there by 8 o'clock, eh? Because I think we should have those out on set. That's it.
Uh-oh.
How many JM employees does it take to release some diamonds?
Oh, that's pretty.
Now this is a beautiful little pendant. Cherub pendant, Cupid even. Oh. Cute, very, very nice. What strong thighs Cupid has.
He's obviously a rugby player.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes you have to run.
Row.
Sometimes you need to run far to chase love, don't you? Yeah, should we buy one of these for Roz?
Yeah, get her a couple for good luck.
This could be it, Roz. This could be it. $8.95 could sort out the rest of your life, couldn't it? £8.95. Would you like me to turn him round?
What? A cherub's bottom?
Well, let's see, shall we? Let's see. You might have to go soft. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I think he's probably got the equivalent of, you know, those close-fitting things that cyclists wear. Do you know what I mean? It's giving him a nice smooth contour. There you go. It's good. Always good to see, though, isn't it? Very
Got
good.
a smooth contour.
Yes. Beautiful, isn't it? Lots and lots of detail. Oh, he's got a belly
he's
button
got-
as well.
It's an innie. He's got a little innie.
Is there something in it?
What, fluff or
No,
something?
no, no. I mean, sometimes they set a little stone in it. Look what you've done for Pete now. He can't keep the camera still. Dan's got into the diamonds, everyone. Yay! Well done, Dan the man. How did you do it?
Alarms.
Oh, the alarm has gone off. That's it, because we're in. Shall we show you what we meant now, then? Now we've gone to the trouble of doing that. Okay, so I need the big diamond.
I don't know why that was funny, but it was. It was the concentration. I could actually feel the concentration.
You could hear it, couldn't you? You could hear the
Yeah.
the cogs turning. Right, let's see whether this. I tell you what, I've done it. Can you see?
Oh.
The diamond is there. Oh, it was. Well, we enjoyed that little moment. didn't we?
Millisecond.
That's a beautiful
Nice.
canary yellow diamond set in silver. Oh. Should we try it the other way around as well and just see?
Yeah.
Sorry, Roz, I know this is neither of the items that are on now, but I do think.
I can actually hear cogs moving.
Yeah.
Can you? Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know I don't have the steadiest of hands anyway. This is why I'm not a surgeon.
trying not to breathe,
Can
yeah.
you see it? Oh, now
Nice.
you see how big that diamond is?
That's lovely, isn't it?
I'm getting a bit worried, Deb, about these diamonds being out now.
Shall I keep them?
It's only gonna take a sneeze, isn't it, from someone?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm just going to put that over there, loose fitting. You know, like when you do baked beans in the microwave, you just have a loose fitting leaf.
The box has sustained some damage there, hasn't it? Just get the explosives out on it and...
Oh, bag of nerves now. That's it. Anyway, Cupid. Back to Cupid and his innie. And his rather smooth behind. There you go. Whew, dear, it's getting warm in here now. Look at that. So I wondered, because sometimes they do that, because they actually put a little stone or something in a gap like that.
Yeah, you could.
But there isn't. Let's have a little look in profile, because he's looking that way.
Oh, you know what you could do? You see where his bow, you could actually put like a briolet wrapped gemstone of whoever it is you're giving them, their birthstone.
Yes.
Just coming off the arrow.
Yeah. Or you could channel set a couple of stones in these gaps,
Or
couldn't you, either side of the arrow?
Yeah.
That would be a nice little addition to the christening bracelet or something like
Yeah,
that as well, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Love it. We love it. Very, very good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, I tell you what, we're being treated tonight. This is the third one this hour of these. Now this, look at the size of this cabochon. We love cabochons, don't we? Absolutely love cabochons, they're beautiful. This one is one of the deepest and darkest and richest amethyst I've seen in a long, long time, actually. Do we have an origin on this, Roz? On this one, an origin, where it comes from? Oh, there we go, Africa. Ah, so we don't have a precise location. We have a continent. We've narrowed it down.
Yeah.
That's nice. It does look like a Zambian, doesn't it? I can't confirm, but it does look like a Zambian in terms of its depth of colour. In fact, it almost looks, so dark, doesn't it? Actually, It is very deep. I think it's one of those that when you see it in daylight, you'll see it comes to life a little bit more than maybe it does on camera. We don't even have a little... Now that's a 30 carater. If I just pop that there for a second and you think about it as a centerpiece for a brooch, for instance, or a pendant, like, you know, whoo, that's big. £2.95. Have you nabbed this out of the clearance section of the website, Ros, and then given yourself 20% discount? She's saying nothing. She said, I have to have some secrets here. In fact, I'm going to go and have a little delve in the clearance part of our website now. Let's have a look in... If you go into clearance on the website at JewelleryMaker.com, anything that's in the clearance section, you can go in there right now, and anything you buy, they've got 2 prices on them already. So what they were, what they are now, and then you can take an extra 20% off just the clearance items by adding TV20 when you check out on your basket. There is a pair of 9-inch wire twisting pliers, which look very, very interesting, I have to say. That has 3 prices on it. Was $17.95, now $16.16. But if you use TV20 as your code in there, you can take another 20% off that. They look mightily useful.
They are.
They do look mightly useful.
For twisting heavier wires.
Ah, and doing it evenly.
Yeah.
Oh, now I could probably do with that. Because I've got some...
with your wire obsession.
Yeah, my wire, I'd love... I've got a lot of things going on at the moment. It's just I'm not really much of a finisher at the moment. I like to go out and have a little play. Yeah. But I haven't quite, you know, I've not got anything to show you yet. No show and tell just yet.
It'll come.
But there will be. There will be. Well done. Lots of people multiplying on it. I'm not surprised at all. It's humongous, isn't it, for a cabochon? Do you know, if you have, if you've got super duos and some hypo cement, you could pop a super duo onto the back and glue it, and then you could replace the buttons on a big winter coat with real amethyst, couldn't you? The price these are at $2.95. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be... I know that's, you know, very...
That's very extravagant.
Boy practicality, but, you know, as opposed to jewellery making, but...
Well, no, because you need to fix your coat somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I never do. I always leave it open.
Yeah, I have to these days as well, because I'm a bit of a hoarder and I'm not quite the size I used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fine when I bought it, but don't know what happens
Seems
from
to
there.
have shrunk.
Seems to have shrunk. That's what it is. That's what it is. What are we doing next, Ros? Did you say? These are beautiful. I've never, ever, 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 ever had the opportunity to bring you not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opal cabochons. These are amazing with a capital A, and I'm going to pick this one up very, very carefully.
Can you see the green in that one over there?
This one here.
That one there.
Oh yes, I can actually.
That. It's like a teal green.
Oh.
Wow.
Look at the difference in depths as well, because obviously they don't have to conform to, you know, an exact calibration, which is amazing. Oh, wow. Look, every one of them so lively. I want these.
Me too. No, $12.95.
But there are only 12 sets of them, I just heard.
Oh.
So I'm afraid we have no chance, Deb.
No.
No, stop it. No, Ros, you can't say things like that with this gemstone.
Ridiculous.
No. I'm not repeating it. She just told me the price per gemstone, and it's. I mean, if I wasn't here and this wasn't bona fide, I'd say it was illegal. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. £2.59 per cabochon. When do you ever have the opportunity of buying opal cabochons on their own? Sorry, I just... Okay. Oh no, we've gone from 12 to... I don't know why I'm saying oh no, it's my job to sell things, I know, but no! Gone!
We blinked and we missed them.
Sad face. Oh well. Well done you. Well done you. There's a big heart pendant here, Ros, that I'm liking the look of, in silver, because it's got room in the middle to do a little bit of an engrave if you wanted to. I'm just going to give it, excuse me, it's going to Just going to give it a little magic rub. Just to get rid of a fingerprint. There you go. Is that better? Felt better. There you go. So 925 sterling silver. What? 925 sterling silver filigree heart pendant. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's beautiful.
Do you know, can I make a suggestion? Buy 2 of these because it's slightly concave and you've got a locket. You could get something inside there.
You could.
You could do a wire wrap,
couldn't
you, around the outside?
Yeah.
Easy. Kleshner showed us actually on Thursday night. We did she made some lockets because it was keepsake day on Thursday. So she made some lockets with a proper spine and everything. Oh, spine hinge. You know what I mean.
Claire's done an amazing locket. Incredible. So that in wire work.
And you
When
could
was
have
that?
initials.
You could.
Couldn't you?
Initials, dates. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh, I
That's
love it.
really high polish on there
It's
as well.
huge. It really is. What's the gram weight
Wow.
on this? 1.9.
Yeah.
That's naughty. That's very naughty for a price. Just be quick. How many do we have? Okay, we have got a good quantity, but let's sell them out completely and utterly. Whatever that quantity is, let's sell them out tonight because this is amazing. Think of all the uses for this. This could be, I mean, as an addition or a centerpiece to a charm bracelet. You see how sizable it is, even from there. It's fantastic. Love it. Very, very nice. Earrings, again. Yeah, we'll go that. Don't need a close-up, thanks. But very, very simple earring. And look how it shines because it's got that highly polished heart in the centre.
Use it almost like a chandelier style earring and hang drops from it.
Yeah.
Because you've got all of the space, all of the gaps around.
Or,
Ooh.
hold yourselves back, everyone. Pendant, I'm thinking. Yeah, nice. You won't have a hairy chest like me. There you go.
Hopefully.
There were some down there, I promise. Look at that. Lovely. We still want to know your summer guilty pleasures. I'm trying to think of what mine is, actually. I think it's Magnums in the freezer.
Oh.
Other chocolate lollies are available. 60777, start your message, JM Studio. The other thing we were going to talk about tonight, and you're happy, you're welcome to text in about it.
You, us, we, they.
I knew what I meant. Was the thing about your other half that was it maybe a little bit irritating at the beginning, and that irritation has just slightly grown over the years. I've scaled that down, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I've scaled that down. So yeah, what drives you mad about your other half? That's it. That says it in a nutshell. That little thing that they do. For me, we were having an old chin wag. In fact, we did no preparation for the show whatsoever, if truth be told.
Just had a good gossip.
Yeah, we just had a good old gossip, and I shared that one thing we were talking about Gogglebox, you know, the TV program, which essentially is watching people watching TV and talking about it. And one thing that I cannot abide at home or even if I'm anywhere watching something at somebody's house, we're watching a film or whatever. I can't abide people chipping in and talking. I don't know why. I don't know where that comes from. But I can't abide it. It just irritates me. And you know that the first times where you've just gone and you're kind of sending out the signal that whatever you say,
I don't want a conversation.
I'm not really sounding that interested because I'm trying to actually watch what's going on over there. People don't get the hint sometimes.
No. See, I'd be fine not speaking during a film if they didn't make continuity errors.
Oh yeah, that's your thing, isn't it? You spot the continuity errors, don't you?
Continuity errors just drive me mad, and I have to tell everyone. Yeah, her hair was in a ponytail 2 minutes ago. No, it's not. Oh, it's back.
We have some... oh, that's these, isn't it? Of course it is. I thought it couldn't be, because that's a gemstone you don't get in strands like that, isn't it? This is iolite. It's gorgeous. It's a whole metre of iolite. That's a good gemstone to have as well. Actually, it's a really nice, deep, stable colour as well. Excuse me, it's incredible. And actually, we've got so many of this, it gently graduates from 2 up to 4 millimetre round. and you got a whole metre of them. This is major, major stash building. Major stash building if you like this gemstone. And there's very much a difference between how this looks right now in studio and how it looks when you take it outside as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's got a massive
unless you're wearing
personality.
it and the light hits it in a different direction and it will change. And
Yeah.
it's just amazing the way you get the different colours.
And
with
it's
the different
almost
angle.
like lightning strikes of colour
Yeah.
that go through the stones as well. You might not see it quite so much on smaller rounds, but they do have like almost lightning strikes of colour that go through the stones. They are delicious. What? Oh, Jackie in North Yorkshire, if you're watching, she had a jewellery stall the other day at a fundraiser for Alzheimer's. If you're watching, let us know how you got on. Because you've been on my mind since Thursday, because I think you were doing it on Friday, weren't you? So let us know. I say that because Linda in North Yorkshire is our first buyer, and that just, my funny old brain just, yeah, just remembered. We're all up for the first kit. We're all ready and set to go for the first kit, which is gorgeous amber. And if you love amber, I think you're buying it tonight in a way that you don't ordinarily see it, if that makes sense, which is really, really good. The most beautiful, beautiful shapes. Remind me to get that bracelet in the break as well. Yes, must remember that. Philippa in Bristol, congratulations. Well done, you. We've still got the diamonds, all 5 present and correct, still there.
They're still there, yeah.
In their now loosely fitting box. Please be quick. Hi, Deb and Derek. My friend talks over everything on telly. She tells you the name of every actor and what they've been in. Drives me crazy, says Susan. It's one of those things, isn't it? Oh,
It's not me.
I can't abide it. I
Yeah.
can't abide it. Anyway, in saying that, for the next 3 minutes while you're watching some very important messages, Deb and I will be talking non-stop, and I won't be annoyed at
Rubbish.
all. And then when we come back, we'll be talking non-stop. Let's hope that's not annoying. See you in 3.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Getting Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Saturday Night Late Show with Derek and Deb. They said it would never happen again. They said it never could happen again. And Deb said it never should happen again. But tonight, for one night only, she'll make sure that never happens again. There'll be a very stern memory.
You've been behaving though, haven't you?
Well, ish. I think it's because I'm under the influence of two very, very strong women. Yourself and producer Roz, who's very, isn't she?
Scared you into submission.
She's very, what's the word? Commanding. Yeah, she's a little bit intimidating. I'm a little bit intimidated. She's lovely. She's fantastic.
She is lovely.
You kind of, you stay in line. I think with Roz. I think that's the thing to do. Right. What's our star by, Roz? Oh, it's that little doodah, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. We'd forgotten about this, Deb, hadn't we? With the cherub's innie belly button put us off, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Look
Look
at what we've got.
Is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And
how many do we have, Roz? What? 10. 10? 10?
Oh.
10? It's the first 10 of you. It's been beautifully enamelled. This has had to be. The flooding of the enamelling and everything else, this is done by hand.
It's difficult, yeah.
This is done by hand. A machine, there's not a machine that can do this kind of thing.
No.
Please be quick. Please be quick. And it's a lovely turquoise blue as well. How depressing, there are only 10.
Yeah, because I want this.
I know, and I do as well. I don't even know why I want them.
Oh, I've not seen it before.
It is just like, I know, we should have just divvied it up between us, shouldn't we?
Just, yeah.
Oh,
Couple
Roz.
each, we'd been sorted.
That's the only thing we didn't know, wasn't it? How few there were. 1995.
Is that it?
Is that it? That's an understatement, if you ask me, Ben. That's it, it's gone.
That's it.
Should we just go now, then? Let's just stop right now.
Didn't even know it existed.
There were only 10.
And then, and gone.
OK, we'll have to get over that then. Time for the kit. Oh, here's a message to cheer us up. From Nolene in West Yorkshire. Deb and Derek bought a set of the Opal. Well done.
Good work.
Oh, Nolene. Oh, that's naughty. You should be treating yourself.
Thank you.
But only one. Send us only one each, though. Promise now. Promise that, because you've got 5.
Yeah.
Promise only one. Promise me now. That would be very, very kind, though, wouldn't it?
Very kind. What an angel.
And you'd had another little tear to our eye there. Not just after the, only having 10 of that pendant, but we've got an opal on the way each.
They are beautiful.
Thank you. That's very, very sweet.
Thank you.
Right, time for the kit now. This is called Burning Embers, is it? Burning Embers. Oh, that's quite a nice name, isn't it? That's a very, very nice name for a kit.
It is.
I told you, didn't I, that I had a bracelet that I think it was Sally in Essex very, very kindly made for me, and I will just lift up my sleeve and show you. It's actually a mookaite bracelet, but inside it, or in the centre of it, is 3 pieces of amber in a very, very similar shape than we've got in this kit, which is these, and these are just delicious, beautiful, beautiful little leaves, and they're all different sizes as well. Some are smaller, some are larger.
Yeah, graduated.
And you've got 3 different shades, I would say. Oh, there's two different shades actually, but sort of graduated. Some of them are very, very dark, almost the burnt caramel kind of colour.
Yeah.
Some are the traditional sort of deep honey coloured. And then you have some which are right up at a lovely, juicy lemon colour in your amber. Do you know, whatever the price of the kit is, it's worth just having this, isn't it?
Well, I've had a lot of amber kits over the last 12 months probably, and I've not had this cut before, so this is completely new for me.
It's stunning, isn't it?
And
Because
it's
they are
beautiful.
marquees, almost like a twisted.
Yeah.
We're calling them 3D marquees, and the drill hole, rather than going end to end,
Yeah, it doesn't go point to point. It's like
sort of
offset
through the
by-
middle.
Yeah,
but it's sort of a
wonderful.
meander through the
Yeah.
middle, isn't it? Rather
Meander,
than
definitely.
a straight. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? That's really, really nice. And did you use these findings
Yes.
for this as
Yeah.
well? So, I mean, that necklace that we've just seen there, that's a £30 to £50 price tag in my mind's eye, just my personal opinion. If you saw that at a craft fair, at a stately home gift shop or at a boutique, you know, at least £30 to £50. And you would adore it at that price, wouldn't you? Especially, you know, whether you were treating yourself or you were treating someone else, that would be amazing. Now, as well as the amber, you have got, it's a massive range of silver-plated findings here. We've got, it's 100 pieces all told. There's all sorts going on here. You've got your, these are all silver-plated copper, bolt ring, clasp and jump ring. You've got the heart toggle clasp. You've got a copper toggle clasp. You've got copper chandeliers. For your, oh brilliant, here are the chandeliers. Oh no, that's really, really good. So if you want to make a pendant or you want to make some fancy earrings, let me just hold that with the tweezers. There you go.
The amber waterfall there, I've actually used it, or used both of them
That's
in
a
there.
stunner. And you've got eye pins, you've got head pins, you've got crimp tubes, you've got spacer beads going on, and a whopping, is it a metre of oval loop chain there as well. So you've not added at all in your jewellery.
Did I? I actually had another pack of these findings at home.
Okay.
And I've used, because I put so many into the necklace, I did use 2 packs of the head pins.
Yeah. But you'll probably have some head pins anyway,
yeah.
I would imagine, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Look at this amber, is just, I mean, there's so much of it going on, isn't there? Even if you were just to do a simple restrand, it'll be interesting to see the price of the kit. Because they've put those lovely graduating colours sort of together, so you go, you know, lemon to the dark, almost burnt caramel to the slightly lighter sort of honey amber. Everything about this sort of graduates beautifully. If I just pop that onto, let's borrow this bust for a second. If I just pop that onto that bust for a second, in fact, wood shows off amber jewellery really, really nicely, just as a bit of a thing. If you're thinking about it for a craft fair or something, always really quite eye-catching. But look at that, if you simply restranded that on some beading thread, you know, maybe made a clasp and an extender for the back of that. I mean, already the first 11 kits have gone. Oh, do we only have 57 kits tonight? Oh my God, everything's tiny numbers tonight, isn't it, De Bruges?
It is. Yeah,
No good, no good, no good. Right, okay. So, where are we going then? Where are we going? Well, I think if you simply restranded with some beading thread and, you know, the findings from this kit to complete a necklace with extender, which you've got all the bits and pieces to make an extender as well, I think that necklace would be at least 50 to 80 pounds. So I'd say anything less than 50 is good news, Roz. £39.95. Fabulous. Sounds great. And you think of all of these pieces that Deb has made, and think of the countless pairs of earrings you could make if you were just using one piece per ear. The earrings further away you can't quite see because they're sitting sideways, but there are 3 pieces of the amber on the second pair of earrings. So seconding, Deb's going to give them a shuffle. There you go. So you can see it's actually 3 of those matching pieces together. Congratulations! It's brilliant because you've got so much. Actually, can I half-inch those from you, Deb, for a second? Because I want to give everyone a little, a good view of just how stunning. Now, on the one of the birthday shows, there's a same kit on Amber Day sold nearly 90 kits, and we only have 57 today. Isn't that delicious? They are just beautiful. Please do make sure, because it's the low number of the kits this time around, that if you have it in a basket, that you... Remember, it's no P&P this weekend either. There's no reason not to. Check out as many times as you can. Just, you know, play the system, so to speak, because it's free P&P all weekend. And don't forget to check out the clearance section on the website as well, because this weekend you get an extra 20% off clearance. I mean, the prices are bonkers anyway, but you can get another 20% off the clearance prices just by using code TV20 when you do the checkout. That's just the clearance section. But because there's no P&P this weekend, it's kind of like everything is reduced, isn't it?
That is really amazing when you think about it.
It is.
I mean, you could buy...
There's lots there as well.
A steel block and not pay anything for your postage. Daft.
Yeah, I know. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to see these earrings in action, aren't we?
We are, yes, because the way I've done these, there's some of the drops in the waterfall necklace are exactly the same.
Ah, brilliant.
But more.
Yeah.
So I just think because of the way the amber is drilled and the shape of them, they just sit so nicely, almost as like leaves or ferns or something. So,
yeah, they do. It looks
really
very, very
pretty.
natural and organic, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So if we do earrings then, so I'll stick that there.
So we're using everything out of the findings pack.
Yep, all in the finding. So starting off, what I've got are 2 of the darker ambers and 1 of the lighter one. You can do, if you want... Oh, should we do it as... shall we change it?
One of each?
Should we do that instead?
Yes, that would be good, because then that would show off all the 3 shades of the amber, wouldn't it?
We'll do that. So, the head pins go through. You could, if you wanted to, because I've just gone mad, haven't I, putting it all into one... more or less all into one necklace, so it's a bit back to that indulgent word.
Well, yeah, but I mean, actually, the price that this is, you know, I don't know if I've told you this before, and even if I haven't seen you for so long.
No.
You'd have forgotten now anyway.
Yeah.
I once went, there was a Christmas fair one year when I used to work down south in London, and there was a Christmas fair in, I think, Kingston Pond Thames it was. It was like just one of those pop-up Christmas fairs. And one of the stalls was artworks that were made entirely of pieces of amber. I mean, and they were beautiful. I mean, really, really beautiful. But the minimum price for one of those artworks was high hundreds into the 4 figures, just for relatively small and simple pieces. So, you know, people do pay a lot of money for amber, and you don't really see it around often, especially in a form where you can kind of do what you want with it.
Yeah, yeah. It's really nice to be able to use. And you can make, with amber, what you can do is go to town and put a huge amount of pieces in, because you haven't got the weight there.
Yeah.
So it's not sort of awkward or difficult to wear, heavy. So it's nice. Right, so if you pick up your first 2 sort of leaves of amber, hold your head pins together and then just carefully give them a twist. So they are quite springy, but just be careful that you're not twisting against the gemstone.
Yes.
You don't want to twist it too far.
Yeah.
Because obviously the amber will crack if you do that.
Yeah.
So you've got those 2 now twisted together.
Okay.
So then what we're going to do is take the third piece, hold that in line.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way they sit is fab. It's
Yeah.
a really elegant shape, I think.
It is.
Which is why the plain ones with just the single drop-on work.
It's very different, isn't it? It's lovely. It's like a breath of fresh air just coming through the door, isn't it? Jane in South Yorkshire says, I have this kit. The shape is stunning and very unusual. I've got the amber petals like in your bracelet, Derek, and they fit beautifully. I wonder if we have any of those.
Fit together
left.
really
I'll just show you. I'll just hold it off for a second. This is a bracelet I think Sally very, very kindly made for me. And again, it's like 3 different shades of amber, slightly different shape, almost like a sort of petal shape. I wonder whether we still have those.
I had that amber in a kit. Must have been last year.
I'll have a quick search on
really
the
nice.
website and see whether we have any available, because you might want to get those shapes to go with this kit.
It would work really well.
Let's have a look at that. Let's see, petal. Ooh, I think there might. Oh, spacers. Baltic cognac amber petals. 11 by 6 to 15 by 9.
Yes, that's the same shape,
That's
but
the
it's
same.
not alternate colours, so it's
Yes, it's just one colour. There is one.
Yeah.
If you search amber petals on the website, there's one strand, but they're all the kind of the mid-tone, the cognac amber.
Yeah.
And actually, it will show you how good the value is on this kit, because that strand is coming in at £29.95, which is a great price, don't we? But it shows you just how great the price of this kit is. But do you remember it's free P&P all weekend? I'm going to have a little route around the clearance as well while I'm while you're.
Okay.
So we've got our third one on.
So we've got the third one on, but this one, what I've done is wrap it around those first 2. So if I lift it up, if you can, so you can see how it's wrapped around, and that's then holding them so they're sitting all lined up. Okay, and then you can, if you want to, you can add more. So if we wanted to carry on and add some more, like I did, if I show you, like I did in the necklace where I made them bigger sprays. So I think if you wanted to, you could use this like a floral sort of element and work it in with some amber flowers. And,
Yeah, I'm now thinking as well, you could then add wire to your spray, couldn't you, and tiara twist it into a fascinator or something like that, so it looked almost feather-like.
For an autumn bride, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Or a day at the races, that's all the thing at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm just wrapping that around again, and you can see there how that's wrapped around. So I'm just going to trim that off, and then with the first 2 head pins that we had, if I take that longer one off, okay, trim that away, and then what we need to do is then make a nice loop on that. So then you can hang that straight onto your shepherd hook if you want to, or you can put it onto a length of chain. But I mean, not everybody likes massively long earrings.
See, that would make
It's just really pretty,
a phenomenal pendant, wouldn't it?
It would.
Just standalone, very, very simple, very, very elegant, lovely, lovely spray. Do you know as well, actually, if you had the bottom of that as like a stud earring, you could almost make that a climber, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could. You could if you popped a stud through the loop.
The bottom of the loop. You could have that climbing then up the ear, couldn't you?
Nice. Oh, I might have to make one of those.
Yeah, that would be.
Sorry.
That would
Getting
be, yeah.
distracted. Yeah, I was just test that. That's the perfect size, actually,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
too much
It
hair.
is, actually. You can't see, I can,
No.
but yes, it does. Looks
I'm
brilliant.
not showing you my ears.
Looks very, very nice. Or you could
But,
you could start from the stud and then work your way
Yeah, that way.
up,
Yeah.
couldn't you?
Yeah, really lovely.
I like it. Just while you're, I've got some gold-plated sterling silver head pins to show you, as we're using head pins, because
That would be perfect with these.
because you could
Absolutely perfect.
always go gold as well, because of course then
Yeah.
you've got the slightly more complementary tone to the amber, haven't you? In fact,
Yeah.
can I
Yes.
steal an amber from me for a second?
There's a darker one.
Thank you very much.
Take
See if
some
I
of
can
those off.
find my way in.
There you go.
There you go. There's one. And here's another one.
Nice. That's really.
You see how it
beautiful.
works with the gold. So you can have and actually the gold, because these are featherweight head pins as well, aren't they? The gold colour
Yeah.
almost disappears inside the
Yeah.
amber. Let's just try with the honey and see how that works. The lemon, should I say? Honey and lemon. It's the wrong time of year for honey and lemon, isn't it? There you go. Oh, now look. Again, so if you're just putting these on a length of
That's
wire as well, they
beautiful.
are going to sit amazingly well.
Yeah.
Oh, get yourself the gold-plated featherweight head pins then,
Yeah.
definitely sorted. £11.95. We hardly ever see featherweight head pins, as
Well,
we know.
to get the featherweight head pins and to get them gold plated,
Yeah.
that's rare. We
Yeah.
hardly ever see them. I can't
No.
remember the last time I saw them.
And
That's fantastic as
and
well.
the bead, they're fine for these as well,
Yeah.
because they're not going to slip through,
No,
which is good.
Absolutely perfect for those.
Nice, like it. Like it.
Yeah,
So I'll leave
lovely.
the details on the screen for you to grab those as well, because they're a good stash builder to remind yourself. If you want the kit, by the way, with the amber in it, details at the bottom of the screen there. So, where have we got to?
What we've got now is I've opened up the loop
Yeah.
on the top and just opened that up, popped a length of chain on,
That's beautiful.
and then it's a bit like a feather as well, isn't it,
Yeah,
really?
yes it is, yeah.
And then all we're going to do is pop that onto the shepherd hook. So if I open that up, and then
Do you know what I can see as well? You know people who have those suede, I think they used to call them dolly bags, did they? You know, the ones that gather at the top? Or if you just had a light tan handbag,
Oh,
handbag
yes.
charm
Yeah.
with amber on it. I know it's very
Yeah.
indulgent, but you know that's what we're talking about tonight, isn't it? Things, you know, things you just think, well, you know what, I only live once, let's do it. I think that might look quite nice.
it would, yeah. And then to finish it off, what I did was take a crimp cover and I just popped it over the top. And these are brilliant, actually. If I take that off, they seem to open up further than some of the previous ones. So they're like really open and easy to pop on.
You get a fair few of them in the...
You do. That's why I thought I'd use
Two,
them.
3, 4, at least 10, if not more.
Yeah.
In the kit with the details at the bottom of the screen there.
So just, that one doesn't want to fit nice and, there we go. It's
There we
not,
go. Squidge
it's
time.
not the crimp, it's me. So there you
Surely
go.
not.
Oh, yes. So just close that up at the top and then you've got a nice little spacer bead on there. And we're done.
That is beautiful, isn't it? I love it. And it's so simple, and for those people as well. And it's funny because Deb and I haven't had a show for 6-9 months together. We were trying to work it out earlier. We still don't even know.
No.
But a long time ago. And back then, I was saying, you know, there are some projects that you just think, oh, blimey, that's just all falls into place. I can do that. It's achievable. I can reach out and I can see that design and I can do it. And I think that's one of them.
Yeah.
Because remember, it's just head pins, a bit of twisting, adding the chain, and then finishing off with a crimp bead. You've got all of the elements to make the earrings are in the kit. You've got the amber in the kit. And if you're only using 3 or 4 per ear, you've got... Actually, should we have a little... Sorry, Ben. I'm just going to have a little count up of how many amber pieces. And this is just the pieces on my strand here, so it could differ slightly, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 5, 35 pieces of amber. So you think now about the scale of the pieces that you want to make. Oh, I was just thinking, actually, they might make, that size might be good for cufflinks as well, you know. If you had a couple sat side by side, do you know what I mean? You could have,
Oh, I see, yeah.
You could have the leaves sort of into each other, connect them like so. You could actually even add a third, couldn't you? You could add a third into the top if you wanted to, couldn't you? You could go.
You could.
You could go find a way of,
Like,
you know, 3 together.
Ear of corn. Or
Yes.
wheat. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that could potentially be cufflinks. I love that though. I think it's so pretty, isn't it? And just the different shades of amber that you've got going through there, going from the lemon to that soft sort of honey caramel to that burnt sugar kind of colour.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Can we just take one final look at the waterfall necklace? Because the same technique Deb has used and sort of exploded into the waterfall necklace, and it works amazingly well.
And others are just on a head pin.
Just on their own?
hanging on their own, yeah.
Oh, and
So-
you used the chandeliers there, didn't you,
Yes.
as well?
Let
I'll
me
just
see if
show
I can
you.
Just pull that one out, actually. So if I lift it out.
Yes. Then you can see how it works. So the big sort of teardrop shape you're about to see there, that chandelier, which is just turned sideways, there you go, that's in the kit as well. So you can make great big bohemian earrings with them, centerpieces for pendants. Oh, even, can I just quickly show you, sorry, I promise this will be the last time. Even the toggle clasp that's in the kit, look at how substantial that is.
Yeah, it's a lovely toggle.
And you could use that to
Really
make a
pretty.
lariat, couldn't you?
I have done, yeah. I've had it and put the chain through,
Yeah,
really
through,
long,
yeah.
long line, have that at the front, and then a tassel off the bottom.
Yeah.
Works
Love
brilliantly.
it.
Yeah.
Love it. I love this amber. I don't want to part with it now.
No, it's so nice.
Gorgeous, isn't it? We have to move on though. Thanks, Deb. That was
Welcome.
an amazing time for another one of these. Lucky you. These are brilliant. They are such a great resource to have. And we sell, I don't know how many thousands of them here at Jewellery Maker. Can I just say, please take advantage of them while they are here, because they are never around for long. Magnetic clasps are just the business. For anyone who struggles with dexterity, for anyone who, you know, has beautiful, long painted nails, and really, you know, cannot cope with bolt ring clasps and lobster claw clasps, these are a must-have. Of course, I have to put that caveat out there. Of course, you should never wear anything with magnets in if you have a pacemaker or an internal defib, but I'm sure you know that fair well. But for if you have the opportunity, and add these onto any pieces of jewellery that you struggle with, or you know your customers will struggle with, and these are an absolute. They are, I mean, they literally do change people's lives, things like this. They allow people to wear their jewellery that they haven't been able to wear for years because they struggle with the clasps. So even buy these for your customers just to simply sell them on as they are, because they're such a good idea. They really are. And look, they've all jumped together now. They're stunning. They're really good. And isn't it funny how something so simple can make such a big difference?
Yeah, definitely. And they're beautifully made.
Yes.
And what they do is they, I suppose they get amalgamated into your design.
Yeah.
So it's not a clasp, it's a feature of the design as well. So,
yeah, completely.
So they just work brilliantly.
And they're very magnetic, as you can see.
Yeah, they are.
I'm
very.
struggling to keep them apart. But they are very, very good, and they're a very strong magnet as well. But will you notice as well that the...
whoop.
There you go. Notice that the loops are very, very strong as well, because there's no point in having a good strong magnet if the
That's
loop
right,
next to it is no good. And I have seen, and I'm sure you have as well, you've seen elsewhere, and you need a good quality jump ring and fixings to get that to a chain, because the last thing you want to do is, because they are strong magnets, the last thing you want to do is trying to be pulling your two halves of chain and the chain give way rather than the clasp. So bear all of that in mind as well, because you do need good quality chain on this and good quality connections. That's all I would say on this, because these are strong. But I think, you know what, they're going to be most effective in bracelets, I think, because how many times, I mean, you know, it's fine for a stretch bracelet because you just put it over your hand, but as soon as you get any kind of bracelet with a catch, you're this, you know, got a bit in my mouth and trying to, you know, we all know, we all try and do it, don't we? I've got sterling silver bracelets that that I don't know, I seem to manage all right when I was, you know, 20 odd and whatever. I try and put them down, I'm chasing the clasp around my wrist and it keeps dropping off and whatever. It drives you crazy, doesn't it? So in the end, it just goes back in the drawer and you think, right, forget it, I'm not wearing it.
We had these on the morning show on Wednesday.
Right.
As well. And I just thought that if you have some earrings and put them on a shepherd's hook, interchangeable earrings.
Hey, I tell you what
awesome.
I did. You've just reminded me what I did. I had these on with Kleshner on Thursday.
Is it strong enough?
It's strong enough.
I wanted to test it the other day.
Yeah, no, I did it twice on air the other day, but yes, it is strong enough. Go on, I'll let you.
Yeah.
It is strong enough, and look, it creates like a bead. So actually, if you don't have a piercing, and you want to, I think that would hold something, but it wouldn't hold an awful lot of weight, but it would hold something. For instance, those amber. If you wanted to do a couple of amber on those featherweight head pins and then connect to this, you could do it. So yeah, there is enough strength there to do it. You're going to test it for yourself now. I haven't got super thin ears.
I've got too many earrings in. I can't find a patch that isn't.
You'll never get them off again if you've got other earrings in.
Oh, I can't do it. Hang on.
One behind and one in front. Ear in the middle.
Ear in the middle. Put it here. Is it lined up? See, I'm right at the top.
This is almost as fascinating as watching Laura Binding and me filing our nails the other night.
No.
We had nail files.
What do you mean you had nail files?
We had nail files to sell on Wednesday night, I think
like
it was.
emery board type?
Yeah. They were for filing silver clay or something like that, were they?
Yeah, yeah.
Pete, do you want to try one as well? Yeah. Pete's got one too, look. There you go, see? Is that one of these, Pete?
No.
Where have you got yours from?
Maybe. This is one that was just lingering around the studio.
Ah, that's a slightly bigger one,
it's
but it would work. That's one that Pete found on the floor of the studio. Things we have in our studio floor.
Twice the size.
So there you go. So that's why you should have them, because they've got lots and lots of different uses. Right, in the meantime, let's do... Was it a pen... Oh, plain rounds. Here they are. Some rainbow moonstone. We enjoyed that, didn't we? Are you trying to do it between your finger now?
Yeah.
I think that might be a bit much.
My finger's too fat.
No, it's not that. I think everyone's finger wouldn't work on.
No.
Can you magnet through bones?
Through bones? Magnet through bones? Oh yeah,
I think the ear was...
Your ear hasn't got bones in. That's where I'm going wrong. It's not...
No, not that bit, no.
No.
Oh no, you don't have any bones in your ear, do you?
No.
It's cartilage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, this is a fascinating conversation. This is... Ooh. Welcome to Holby City. Time for some rainbow moonstone now. The ideas we've given people now.
Yeah.
That's it. Anyway.
Hours of fun.
Hours of fun, yeah, exactly. Which jewellery making is, isn't it? $6.95 then for Rainbow Moonstone, well done. That is lovely. Gorgeous, lovely schiller. Nice bright gemstone as well. Very, very nice. Would go well with any other coloured gemstones. I'm just thinking of the mookaite in my bracelet. Would go very, very nicely with that, wouldn't it? Actually, is a nice sort of juxtaposition between the dark colours of mookaite. And let's see how it works with amber, because I've got some amber in this bracelet as well. There it is. Let's see. Yeah, that and amber might work together quite nicely.
Yeah.
That could be the berry to the leaves of the amber, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Like
Yep. Oh, and with the apatite that we had as well, the rounds.
it. Yes,
Apatite
and
rounds.
if you are one of the lucky 10,
Oh. I think Dan needs to put that away so I don't have to look at it.
I know, we said we'd never speak of it again, but if you were one of the lucky 10 who got one, that would go incredibly well off the end of that, wouldn't it, in the middle of the strand? That would be lovely. £6.95. There's not many gemstone strands that that have that beauty. Let's see if we can get some of the schiller out. I'm going a little
Rainbow
bit closer and see.
Moonstone was one of the very first gemstones that I bought myself because I just loved the colour that you got with it.
Yeah, it's stunning, isn't it?
And it's gentle and ethereal and it's just
Yes, it is.
very-
And actually, if you're not a pink girl,
yeah.
it's
I'm
got
not,
that
so-
lovely, soft, sort of frosty, gentle feeling about it. It's very, very nice. Well done, Janet. Well done, collector in Lincolnshire as well, collector in Surrey, collector in Dorset as well. Lovely to have your comedy on this Saturday night. What's your guilty summer treat to yourself? What is it that you treat yourself to in the summer? But only in the summer. 60777. Start your message, JM Studio. You know we're having a high-end half hour, by the way, at 8 o'clock.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Starting off, of course, with our fabulous Canary diamonds. Here they are with my loose-fitting cover. I'm not sure if they're going to move around if I try and tilt them forward. 3 and 4. Actually, yeah,
Stay
they
in
are.
the box.
3 and 4 millimetre round
Nice.
canary yellow
Look.
diamonds. They are beautiful. They are coming your way at 8 o'clock. We'll have them out on full display at 8 o'clock. Oh, love them. David in Essex. Nice to see your name pop up. I haven't seen it for a wee while. Hi, Derek and Deb. Just thought I would drop by, as I've not been in here a lot lately, as have been busy, like Roz. Like Roz.
Like busy.
Oh. £6.95 for Rainbow Moonstone. Nice to have you back with us, David. Stick around. It's a good evening, actually. We've got lots going on. What should we do next, then? Yes. Yes. Oh, hello. Go away.
Insect.
At least you're not one of the big ones.
Oh,
You heard the rumours.
I've seen them.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Yes, we.
Last Saturday evening.
Somebody stirred up a hornet's nest again. Well, they're looking for a nest. Look at this. Look at these. Now, this is reconstituted, beautiful turquoise. I have to say, though, they've done an amazing job.
They're beautiful.
At the reconstitution as well.
Yeah.
You've not been able to buy unreconstituted in its natural state. You've not been able to buy this kind of size for a long, long time because of worldwide availability.
Oh, 1660.
We're not staying at that price.
about?
That is a strange price to start, isn't it? Do you know that looks very much like one of the prices that if you go into
Yes,
if you go into the clearance section of our website. Now, on the clearance section on our website this weekend, you know you can get an extra 20% off clearance items by using the code TV20. And I know I keep banging on about that, but you definitely want to go and have a little look because there's all sorts in there. There are pages and pages and pages of saving.
That's still good though. Roses. Yeah.
Do you know that seriously? When have you seen? I mean, listen, I'm not here every single day. You know, as I'm like part-time Bob here. They only let me in when they're desperate. But I've not seen turquoise pieces available. Yes, reconstituted, and we make no excuses for that. That's the only way you can get this kind of size stone these days without spending huge fortunes. And I don't know why. I don't know what suddenly happened, because 10, 15 years ago, you were able to buy bigger boulders of turquoise in great big chunky necklaces at relatively 10 a penny, and then it all stopped for everyone at one point. And now turquoise it's bizarre. It's like turquoise, you can only have it in tiny little chips most of the time. Naturally, you only have tiny little chips of turquoise. This does look like one that Roz has. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can I just give you a quick heads up on something? Right, I've just found something. This is in the clearance pages of our website, at JewelleryMaker.com. Look what I found.
That and the kit sorted.
I found some Baltic Amber nuggets. 2 prices, so it was $21.95, is now $19.76. But if you add that to your basket because it's in the clearance section, you can take another 20% off that price by using the code TV20. Ho-ho! That would be good. That would go well with your turquoise, go amazingly with your kit as well, with the lovely formality of the shapes that we had in the kit, and then the sort of organic nature of the chips.
Of the chips.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good little find. You wouldn't have... Why is there amber in clearance, you ask yourself? That's amazing. That is amazing, yeah. Do you know, oh my word, there's so much in there. I will show you some more of that. You can go and look at it yourself now if you want to.
Now.
Just go to JewelleryMaker.com. There's a big banner on the right-hand side, big red box says clearance. Hit it. You will go there. And I'm looking in. Am I looking in gemstones? I think at the moment. Or is it? Yes, gemstone. I'm in the gemstones section at the moment. But do be quick. I can see there are more than 14 pages of clearance gemstones there. Pearls.
Can we see the peridot with the turquoise?
Oh, yes.
I've never put peridot with turquoise together.
Yeah, it would work
but
well.
I think it'd be nice.
I think it would.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice spring greens. Yeah.
That's
it would go
lovely.
really nicely with those giant pearls that we've got coming up as well.
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock in the high-end half hour. Do excuse the squeaking. I promise you it is the chair. It's certainly not me. It's certainly not Deb. Look. So, 20 carats of peridot this time. Graduated rondelle. It's a very gentle graduation as well.
It is, yeah.
Very
That's
gentle.
Nice.
Up from 2x1s to 3x2s.
Oh,
That's nice. See, I'm thinking as well, a nice little stack of those on one of those gold-plated featherweight head pins.
yeah. Yeah.
See, gold and turquoise, gold and peridot and turquoise.
And turquoise.
Work really, really well together. Really, really well together. I love this though because it is that fresh spring green, isn't it?
Actually, with the amber, that's going to look really nice.
That's true enough. Yes, because
you've got the lemon amber as well as the
peridot and
the richer.
citrine we already know work together. They're like brother and sister, aren't they? So
that's really fresh and zingy and just gorgeous.
That'd be a good way as well of making this strand go an awful lot further.
Yeah, little sections of the peridot. And then
beautiful. If you want the amber, by the way, it's in the kit from this hour. So if you're watching us on the web, you'll find that in the kit. And you must go and find that other clearance amber as well. I think it's on page 14 on the clearance of gemstones. So there's the kit details. Oh, yeah. I've got, you can go 1, 2, 3 and then straight to 14, and I went straight to 14. I'm one of these people that goes to the end and then works backwards.
Do you read the end of the book and then...
Yeah. And then work your way backwards. There's all sorts going on in there as well. Seriously, do it. £7.95 for your peridot. I mean, it's almost like we're on a clearance weekend anyway because we're free P&P, which is really, really good. I know it's only usually £2.95 a day, but it's got to be done, hasn't it? Got to be done. Now, we've got head pins decorated with Swarovski crystal. I know, we've got two different lots as well tonight. We've got this aquamarine colour, and we do have some Santa Maria aquamarine proper coming up in the next hour. But look at these. Now that...
Wow.
Lovely. I love the way they stand. They stand at the moment like the alliums in the garden. Beautiful.
Look at the light. Just the lustre on those.
That colour is so true as well. That is perfect Santa Maria aquamarine. Well, you know, that's a really good idea. I hadn't even thought about that. Of course you can. You can just turn these into stud earrings, can't you?
Yep, easily.
Cut them down a couple of ridges.
Yep. We do the butterfly back separately.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that. What an amazing idea. But, yeah, Swarovski earrings at pence. What a clever idea. That's really, really good. Do please be as quick as you can. And know, by the way, that there is a second set coming up.
The cyan, is that
So this
one?
is the cyan red with a silver plating. But really nice if you wanted to create little clusters. Because I'm thinking like a little bouquet kind of look.
Yeah.
Just because the way
Yeah.
we've got them in these little containers right now. But I'm thinking of some kind of bouquet in a fascinator or
Yeah.
something. I was fascinated with
That's what I was
fascinators tonight.
thinking.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
The centre, stamens in a flower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Amazing. Let's just. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. See, it shouldn't
Very
work.
nice.
If you said it, you'd think no.
No,
When
blue
you
and-
see it.
Well, blue and orange are complementary colours.
Yeah, true. Love
Nice.
it. Right, let's do the light cyan then. Love those. Oh, I promise it's the chair. They make a noise like Jurassic Park.
Like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, you know, like when they're creeping around when they're just coming through the jungle thing. There's a new one of those films, isn't there, coming out? Jurassic Park.
Oh, is there?
I say that to Deb, thinking yeah, she's going to be really interested, Derek, when you tell her that.
I quite like Jurassic Park. It was quite, a Sunday afternoon sort of film. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a new
Cup of
one.
tea, chocolate
There's a new one
biscuit.
coming. They're beautiful, aren't they? They're like red diamonds, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
Although actually, red diamonds would be far less colourful than this is. Far less colourful. I've seen red diamonds, and they're much kind of paler. That's a really intense colour, and they're quite a long head pin as well, aren't they? Nearly 4 centimetres,
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
or 381 millimetres. That's very precise, isn't it?
It is.
It's a bit of an odd
3.81.
size when you see it in centimetres, but
I reckon.
it's good.
Do you want to know my theory?
Go on.
I think it's because they are actually 4 centimetres in total.
Oh.
And the extra will be the crystal at the end.
Do you know, I think you're probably right. Let's ask
Should we
Wilma the ruler.
check it out?
Wilma the ruler?
Wilma?
No idea. Yeah, you're right. That the total length is 4 centimetres. Yeah, that would be right, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So it's the size of the crystal and the head pin that are the rest. So our details are slightly awry. That's the amount of the
That's
pin to the
yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Then the head is the rest.
Yep.
Wow, we like to get it right
We've
on the button,
cleared
don't we?
that up.
That's it. Absolutely. Very scientific, this show today. Let's do one of these. No, that's square. See, one's half round and one's square.
One's half round. Yeah.
Is that
That
that's
looks like
half
half round.
Yes, I can see a straight edge.
Yep.
This is your half round. We've got 2 lots of sterling silver wire. Sorry, silver plated wire. This is your half round wire. So it's 3 meters, 0.81.
I don't have a theory about that.
Oh, now come on, Deb. Is that because of the half roundness? Does that skew things slightly? Wow, we'll leave that in
Don't
the air.
know.
See, you just said we
Just
were all
leave
going to
it hanging.
sleep well for knowing the
We
fact
were,
on the Swarovski
and now
head
you've
pins.
thrown that out there.
Now we've got another one to keep
Yeah.
us awake tonight. Anyway, 3 meters. What half round wire?
I
but-
do have a theory.
Okay, go on.
I think it's to do with imperial and metric measurements.
Okay, so 0.81 could be
I don't know what that
could be
converts
an
to.
exactage in an inchage.
Yeah.
That's what you mean. 0.81. So yeah. So 0.81 could be something like 3/4 of an inch, or 78ths of an inch.
3/4 of an inch.
No,
That's like
no, that's like that, isn't it? Like 1/64th of an inch. Wow, yeah. Men and their overestimation. Anyway, why is half-round wire good, Deb?
it gives you a really smooth and
Does
neat
it?
finish.
Very good. Like when I whisk my hot chocolate of an evening.
It's the best thing to do with chocolate.
Yeah, it is.
Make it into a hot
Whisk,
chocolate.
you can make a whisk out of your half-round wire,
You
couldn't you?
could
That would
actually.
make a
That'd be quite
fine
stylish.
whisk, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So if you wrap
Yes.
with, I thought you were the new wirework wizard.
Ah, well, there's always a reminder is always helpful.
Oh,
I always
okay.
find.
So if you wrap with round wire,
Yes.
then it's sort of more bumpy.
Right.
And it's not as smooth and neat
Oh,
as
so
if you
so
wrap
this
with
right.
a half round.
Because
So
that's a flat surface is wrapping, and then the round is the finishing.
Flattens and the round is the finishing. So
I get it.
It's like there's less contact with the wire that's being wrapped over if you're
Yes.
wrapping it with a full round wire.
Yes.
And also if you wrap a square wire, it shows the profile of the square wire a lot better than it would if it was a full round.
Yes.
So you seem to just get a neater, more professional finish with it than with the full round.
It's a lovely gauge, actually.
It looks beautiful as
It
well.
is. I mean, as it is
Yeah.
there, I'm thinking that actually even lengths of that on its own wrapped around might look like a nice stack of bangles. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that might kind of work, because
Yeah,
that was a
it
bit of
would.
a thing, wasn't it, at one time, was having a big stack of
Yeah, I used to all
stack
the
of
time,
bangles.
yeah. Yeah, really
That'll
fine
come
ones.
back. That will come back.
Eventually,
It will,
yeah.
yeah. Everything
Yeah,
comes back.
eventually.
That's great. Right, now let's do some square wire, and you can tell us why square wire is so good.
I love square wire, you know,
Right, go on.
because the profile is just really
It's really big profile, isn't it?
gorgeous. And yeah, it looks bigger
Yeah.
than its actual dimension.
Yes.
Because you've got that profile with it, and I think it's stronger as well. It seems to be stronger than, so if you had a 0.8 in a round against a 0.8 in a square, the square seems to have a lot more structure and rigidity to it
Yeah.
than the round.
Yeah. I mean, you
So
can already see
it's
the
to
way
do
it's...
with the profile.
If we'd have taken some 0.8
Yeah.
off the reel like that, it wouldn't be holding itself
No,
quite
no.
as together as this. That's really nice, isn't it? And really bold. Again, my bangle idea, that would work
really
for that,
good
wouldn't
for
it?
bangles. Really nice for rings as well.
Yeah.
And the luster, the way the movement of the luster is across the
Yes.
metal
Yeah.
is just a really clean, contemporary look to it.
It's very
which
fresh, isn't it? It's
yeah.
very, very edgy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Even if you bunch it all
nice.
together like that, it kind
That's
of rivers,
gorgeous.
doesn't it? That really does work nicely.
Yeah, rivers of luster. And
Yeah.
that also has the look of, you know, the twisted silver beads we had
Yes.
earlier?
Yeah.
It's a bit like that, isn't it? The way it looks. If you get a wire twister tool, you know, earlier you
There's
were
one
saying
in the
about
one in the tool section of the
pliers.
clearance. Yeah.
They're probably a bit heavy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need to use them.
Yeah.
But if you twist this together, you get a barley twist look, and it looked just like those tubes that we had.
Yeah.
And then as a bangle, it's absolutely
Yeah.
perfect. Really strong as well.
Definitely, because actually just two lengths of that
Yeah.
twisted together,
Yeah. Looks
and
amazing.
then actually you could weave a finer wire in between the gaps, because you will have gaps, won't you?
No,
Well,
it
maybe
it
not.
sits really tight. So when you twist it, It looks like it's just one piece of wire. It doesn't look like it's two pieces twisted. It looks like it's a carved barley twist type effect.
I love it. 2 meters,
gorgeous.
£4.95. That's pretty good going, isn't it? Very, very good. Rhodium plated charm bale. That'll be this here.
Oh, I like this one.
This is nice. This is nice.
Very nicely finished. The polish is amazing.
It is very, very highly, very, very high polish on this. Sterling silver. It's a charm bale. Perfect.
I would like that just as an earring on a length of chain.
Beautiful. £2.95 as well, and it is stamped on the reverse. So if I just whiz you round to the bank. The bank? Whiz you round to the bank, shall
Let's
I?
go to the bank.
I don't think it'll be open at this time on a Saturday. Round to the back, there you go. £2.95. There you go. You don't need to go to the bank. You can literally just give us a call, give us your card number, and we'll sort it out. We don't need to go to the bank. You couldn't. I mean, you'd feel a bit of a plum, wouldn't you, trying to withdraw £2.95?
You would, yeah. I don't think it's even possible.
I think they might look at you a little bit strangely.
Yeah, they would.
You want to withdraw £2.95? That's true. When was the last time you went to the bank? You don't really have to very often, so that was a very personal question, that, wasn't it?
I'm just trying to think.
Which account number was that regarding?
Yeah. Do you have a sort code?
I don't know the last time I went into the bank.
I went into the bank 6 weeks ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I don't think I've had to.
But
For
before that,
myself.
I hadn't, probably years.
For myself, I haven't had to go into the bank for I don't know how long. Had to go in recently just to sort out some paperwork, like a family thing. A member of the family passed away, etc., etc. So you've got paperwork things to actually go in and do. But apart from that, I can't think the last time I've actually physically been in the bank, outside the bank, to put the card in the doodah in the wall. But
actually, we've got a doodah in the wall at the co-op, so I don't even need to go to the bank to do that.
Oh, well, there you go. And other convenience stores will have a hole in the wall as well.
It could have been a Spar or a
There's
Tesco.
going to be a co-op on Coronation Street now, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah, they're putting one in Coronation Street, because there's a competition thing where you can go and win a trip to go and see the co-op on Coronation Street. Other supermarkets are available, but not all on Coronation Street, I'm guessing. Anyway, it's break time now, which means that we come back with the must-have, and I will be organised, I promise, in the next 3 minutes. We're going to spend the next 3 minutes preparing these fabulous canary yellow diamonds. We've got them out of the box, that's one thing. We've got blue diamonds, we've got pearls, we've got Santa Maria aquamarine, and so much more, because we're going to have a high-end half an hour. I think we should have a glass of that fizzy stuff that's in your bag, Ross, as well, don't you? In champagne glasses. That's very unlikely to happen, so we'll see you in 3 minutes.
Order from us today at www.JewelleryMaker.com.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Jewellery Maker is live on Freeview Channel 76 every day from 8 AM to 1 PM. But if you don't want to miss out on fantastic deals and demonstrations from our guest designers after 1 PM, then simply press the red button on your TV remote. Remember, your TV must be connected to the internet. Your screen may go black for a few seconds whilst the internet loads, but then you should be able to carry on watching Jewellery Maker for the rest of the day. And remember, we are live until 10 PM. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack, which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD, which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual, which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus, you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today? Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. If you'd like more information on up-and-coming shows, you can view the programme guide on our website.
Hello everyone, welcome to our high-end half hour. We have got lots of goodies for you actually. In fact, we're going to start diamonds galore because we've got these amazing, I mean, I've never sold here canary yellow diamonds loose, round brilliant cut. I do remember, and it was donkey's years ago now, 2 days before Christmas, I was on air at Gems TV as it was at the time, 10 years ago. 2 days before Christmas, and I had a 2-carat canary yellow diamond solitaire, and it was £5 and I thought there is probably about as much chance of me bursting into flames as somebody buying this ring 2 days before Christmas. It sold straight away. A 2-carat pear cut canary yellow diamond, 5,000. That was 10 years ago. That 5,000 10 years ago would probably be closer to 8, 9, 10 in today's diamond market. Amazing. I mean, they are incredible. I've been lucky enough to share with you the Gems of Distinction strands, the small strands of the through-drilled diamonds, and we've got some teal blue diamonds of those coming up shortly, but never round brilliance. Never round brilliance. Now, I'm just going to go back to, this takes me back to selling. Have a little look at the diamonds because they are just delightful. I mean, just extraordinary. Often, and you'll have to forgive the fluff and everything on the box, but we had quite a wrestle to get these out of this box, as you will have when you get them home as well. But that's good because they're nice and safe and secure in there until you're ready to use them. The average size of a diamond, a round brilliant cut diamond in a cluster piece of jewellery, on average these days is something like 0.8, 0.9 or possibly a 1mm round diamond. These diamonds are sized at between 3 and 4mm each. And you have 5 of them. Now just think for a second. First of all, you can see that there is one that is the full-on 4mm. When the entirety across the 5 diamonds is 70 points, you've got a real contender in the largest diamond in the set here to have a solitaire for a gold ring. And it might be that you take one of these diamonds and you take them to a jeweller and you step aside from your own jewellery making and you say, okay, this is going to be a solitaire diamond ring for me. It could be an engagement ring for someone in the family who's heading on down the aisle and maybe always had, a yearning for a canary yellow diamond solitaire. And if you think about solitaire diamond rings in gold, for a quarter carat, which is, the average carat weight for a solitaire for an engagement ring, you're still looking in the region of anywhere from £700-800 to wherever you would like to pay. You know what I mean? It depends on the quality of the diamond and the setting that you decide for it to go in. But with this, because you can be your master or mistress of your own destiny, and you can really command a bespoke design. I mean, quite often, it's funny actually, a few years ago up in Edinburgh, I had a design drawn, and I'd never done this before. I went into a jeweller who made bespoke designs, and I wanted a very, very tiny white diamond in a band, in a platinum band. And so she drew the design.
Yeah.
She was there with a pencil and drew the design, and then costed it for me. And I forget even what the costing was, because it wasn't that surprised me. What surprised me is that I couldn't take her drawing away.
Well,
she wouldn't let me have her drawing without...
Because you could have gone anywhere to get it made.
Yeah, absolutely. But it hadn't occurred to me when I went in to ask. I just thought, okay, it was a sketch. It took her 2 or 3 minutes to do the sketch. And I just naturally assumed that I could take it away. To do this particular ring, and it was a really lovely jeweller's, and I'm not knocking them at all, but I think it was in the range of 2,500-3,000, and the diamond was just a small square white diamond to be set into the band. It hasn't been made, needless to say. That'll just be a dream piece. But this gives you the opportunity to actually command a design. You can draw the design out yourself, and then really be the master of where this goes. Let me give you I gave you a small clue earlier. It was a bit of a rubbish clue, actually, to be honest with you, that this would come in under £300. I don't want to keep waiting all night. I don't want to draw this out for hours on end. So definitely under £300. In fact, massively, considerably. Considering what you have here, remember the boutique nature of canary diamonds are that there are far less of them than there are of white diamonds. If you think about how abundant white diamonds are, to have canary yellow diamonds, that's a specialist diamond. That's a boutique diamond. Okay, deep breath, everyone. Whatever the figure is in your mind, I hope we beat it. I really do, because this will be for the few, not for the many. I quite understand that, but for those people who are right place, right time, you want a design made, it might not be something you make yourself. Here is your price tag for nearly 3/4 of a carat of canary yellow diamonds. I have to say, that is awesome. As a price tag, that is awesome. It's nearly 3/4 of a carat over just 5 stones. Think of the cluster design that could be. Think of very, very simple stud earrings that could be. 2 pairs of stud earrings, 1 solitaire pendant. And De Bruges passes me. Is this one you made?
No, I got a friend to make it.
Okay.
It needs a bit of a clean, but...
we'll get the connoisseurs out, shall we?
Yeah. I had the diamond from a ring that I'd bought second-hand.
Yeah.
And it was the first diamond I ever bought myself. And I also had the emerald that somebody bought me.
Right.
So I wanted to put them both together.
Yeah.
So came up this design.
Yeah.
And so it just shows
that sits
that sits over the top. Yeah. So you could do something similar and just have a canary yellow diamond.
I love that. Look at how that's got that real sort of engineered feel to it. It's beautiful, isn't it? That really is lovely.
But it's the diamond, or each element there is really simple, and that diamond ring.
Let's just size up the diamond next to our canary diamonds.
It's just really simple, but contemporary, and these would work perfectly in that design.
Yeah, they would. And there are lots of people who, what's this made from?
It's 18 karat gold.
Right, okay. So there are lots of people that will, and jewellers, obviously, if you don't yet deal in gold, because I do believe that these are destined to a gold setting, aren't
definitely. The quality of them,
they? Yeah.
yeah, would definitely call for that.
They are beautiful. Do you know why? You might even want these in a rose gold with a yellow diamond, because that will really accentuate the colour. It will magnify the colour for you. Can I just pick one of those up for you? Because I realised that we've got a little bit of a grubby box there, and unfortunately that was because it took us a little bit of wrestling to get the diamonds out of the box. Oh look. They are just delicious.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. That is stunning, the internal brilliance of that diamond. And can you see there are lots and lots of different colours? Are you extender in there, Pete? Yes, right, so we're extender in, so we're the full 40 times magnification that you're seeing right now on the camera. Can you see the brilliance of the diamond is breaking down the light into the spectral colours? Can you see the blues and the greens and the golds?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Beautiful. Right. Do one of those romantic pull-outs, Pete.
Oh, soft.
Ah. Beautiful. Look at that. Now, when we're out of focus in the camera, you might think, why are you doing that? Because that gives you a more truer representation of the colours that the eye will actually see. Because the camera and the eye see in slightly different ways. Can I just show you as well, if I can, try and get you a profile, Pete. I'm just going to bring it round and up slightly just to get you a profile. That is a gorgeous, 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 round, brilliant cut diamond. And
do you
look,
know,
go on.
I was just going to say, when you look at the recording, you look at not the diamonds, look at the reflection, and you see the fire.
Yeah.
That's when you see the colours, because it flashes the colours. Incredible.
They are stunning.
Ah.
And I do realise that, you know, obviously this is one of the larger price points that you will ever see on the screen at JM. But remember this weekend as well, you have the opportunity to road test with no outlay whatsoever, because your postage and packaging is absolutely free. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And do remember, it's not just the one diamond, it's actually 5. I'll put them, I'll see if I can put them all down here at the front.
Going to look nice, yeah.
Just so that we can get a... I'll try and gather them as close as I possibly can. And Pete is doing an amazing job for us, getting the shots. And obviously I'm doing this very, very gingerly because this is fine diamonds. In fact, you know, a couple of times I was fortunate enough to go out to India with a previous jewellery company that I worked with and sit in their diamond inventory. You have never seen... Wow. You have never seen happier people in your life than those people who work in the diamond inventory, because they were seeing everything from industrial grade diamonds that were coming through, you know, the PK diamonds, all the way up to, you know, SI graded, you know,
SI, VVS.
Up to E to F in colour, VVS, all certified and everything else. I mean, just amazing. I think it's the pieces that you can create with these, which is what makes these very, very special indeed. Now, please bear in mind a couple of things. First of all, our studio is, and I've said this many, many times, and I know I shouldn't say it, but I'm going to anyway because I like to be totally upfront with you. This studio is not lit for jewellery, because we don't sell jewellery, we make jewellery. So there aren't any, you notice on some channels that are showing you jewellery, if you look at the presenter's hand, it's like it's nearly on fire. It's white hot. because they have spotlights on their hands to
Yeah.
really magnify the brilliance of a gemstone. I'm not knocking it or criticising, I'm just saying that's fact. This jewellery is, this studio, should I say, is not lit in that way. So actually, what you're seeing there is absolute honesty in terms of tone of colour, depth of colour, clarity, fire. Oh, they are beautiful. They're the most beautiful. Can I say huge, massive congratulations to those people who've come in and got there so far. I'm just going to give you another quick little view. I'm just going to pick one up very, very gingerly, because obviously it's a fine diamond, so I want to treat it with the due respect. I'm trying, Ben.
They're beautifully cut as well, aren't they?
They are.
Because you can see how the light is reacting with them,
Yeah.
and it's just amplifying all the colours in there, which is amazing.
Okay, I think I've got it. Okay, yes, in terms of colour and clarity, I'm afraid I don't have that information to hand there. There isn't a diamond colour. Sorry, colour. There isn't a letter. There isn't a grade. You could always have an evaluation carried out. It might cost you to do that, but they are not enhanced in any way. So they are. Oh, they're stunning.
They are beautiful, and I am absolutely blown away by the fact that they're all matched as well. So if you wanted to make a ring or get them made, a ring, earrings, pendant, you can, because then you've got the whole suite. They're matched to perfection, aren't they?
They are. Can I just, I'll just round off, because we need to move on fairly shortly, but I'll just round off by saying that in cluster designs for diamonds, most cluster diamonds are about 0.8, 0.9, 1 millimetre, 1.1, 1.2 maybe. We're talking about a minimum of a 3 millimetre round diamond here, and you have 5 of them, nearly 3/4 of a carat. You've got a ridiculous price tag of under £200, not just under £200, £174.95. Look at the fire in that back diamond there. Yeah. You have also your free P&P. Can I say massive congratulations to those people who did get those. I missed your names, to be honest. I was so transfixed on the diamonds that I didn't get the names. But can I just say, it goes without saying, massive, huge congratulations, because that is a buy and a half. That's one of those where you hold your breath for 20 minutes and where's the lid? I need to make sure these go back safely to the vault. Talking of diamonds, there are more. I have got teal blue. These are some of my favourite. Teal blue diamonds are, oh, honestly, just some of the finest you could ever wish to own. They are immensely beautiful. Look at that. Now these are almost like a bicone shape, aren't they?
Yeah.
2 carats. See again, 2 carats of utterly boutique diamonds coming in for a price tag of under £100. It really is. It's one of those unbelievable chances. In fact, very rarely do these strands fall under £100. Usually rough. From what I've seen over the months and the year or so that I've been around here, the average price for a cluster strand of coloured diamonds seems to be around about £130 to £150.
Yeah.
Whereas this gives you 2 carats and umpteen diamonds. I mean, you know, we're looking at what? I don't know, 10, 20, 25, maybe even more diamonds here. I mean, it's really lovely, actually. I hope we do this more often, actually, a little high-end showcase, because I think sometimes it's worth just having a little bit of a time out and indulging in the very, very finest of what we have in our vaults here at Jewellery Maker. Because otherwise, something like this that you might be really, really searching for, you look at the website and think, ooh, I'll wait until they come on TV.
Yes.
And you don't necessarily know when they're scheduled. With this, you've kind of got an appointment to view. So if you're looking at the very, very finest, you know, I mean, still to come in this hour, we've got huge pearls coming your way. You've got kunzite coming your way. You've got Santa Maria aquamarine. Do I mean kunzite or morganite?
It looks like
Morganite, I beg your pardon, sorry. This is, oh yes, we have got, and I have never seen this as an offering at Jewellery Maker before.
I don't remember ever seeing it either.
No. Deb and I were both a bit,
quite,
whoa.
I want.
Just going to put it out there as a little teaser. It's almost like we're something that we normally do in a very, very small quantity. It's almost like tonight we're doing in like a dustbin.
Mega size.
Huge. But it's a really, really good day to actually be buying things that actually weigh a lot. I shouldn't say that, should I really? You could buy all your tools, clearance, on the website from the clearance section with your TV20 and get an extra 20% off. Free P&P all weekend. It's a good, I shouldn't say this, I know, but do take advantage of us this weekend. Yeah.
I did say you could get a big steel block and yeah.
Well, do you know, there's, I bought a couple of weeks ago at a store in London. It was I forget the name of the designer now, but he makes big acrylic pills, as in, you know, like one of those, what do you call them, capsules?
Yes.
That you take for coughs and colds and this, that and the other.
Yeah.
He makes acrylic shapes, and they'll actually have printed upon them like it'll say 50 milligrams, it will say. And you can buy them in different sizes. Well, it just so happens this bank holiday weekend, his website has 20% off everything. So this is, and free shipping. So of course this is the weekend where you're going to, I've got the small one, I'm going to go for the medium one.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's what you do, isn't it? It's what we all do, isn't it? This is a gemstone I've never seen here. Never seen here. I've sold it many times elsewhere. There are 3 premium locations in Brazil for aquamarine, and Santa Maria, which is one of the, I believe it's one of the coastal locations, isn't it, Santa Maria, is one of the most highly prized. And something happened a good 2, 3, 4 years ago, which skewed the price of these aquamarine completely and utterly, and that was horrendous weather, horrendous flooding in the mines, which affected. Luckily, there were no miners injured or hurt or anything else, but it did prevent them from actually mining for some time, and it slowed down the output of the mine of this aquamarine. Aquamarine these days, even Brazilian aquamarine, you will notice, as a rule, generally, has next to, I can say this because I've been talking about aquamarine for a long, long time, and compared to aquamarine of 5-10 years ago, the aquamarine of today has very little colour.
Yes.
In fact, you almost, you would hardly distinguish some white topaz from aquamarine. You would put them side by side and thinking, well, there's a massive price difference, but there's not a massive colour difference. This is why there are a couple of real plum locations. Santa Maria, I think, probably being one of the most famous location and prize locations. I have to say as well, if I pop those on the deck, Pete, for you to have a little look through, I want you to look for clarity this time, because we've seen colour is there, that's not a worry. So clarity I want to look at this time. And you will see that it is completely and utterly gold. Again, I would say gold. Now, Roz was telling me she had this on screen on Monday night and only had one and was well oversubscribed for that one. Tonight we have 4 of these strands. What do you think, Deb?
I need this. It's my birthstone. It's just the colour.
What was your sort code again?
Yeah, I'll take 2. I love it.
They are delicious, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Now Roz and Deb both share this as a birthstone.
Yes, I'd forgotten that.
Crikey, that's handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, you could go halves then,
Half
couldn't you?
each.
It is delicious, isn't it? Let me just,
I'll make
just
you
give
some
that a little bit
earrings
of...
and a necklace and a bracelet. Your half.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We could, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe it should be a bit less 50-50 then, because obviously, you know...
Oh, I don't mind. I'd work with it for free.
Deb's doing all the work. Look at that. It's incredible colour, I have to say.
That's seriously good colour.
That's some of the finest I've ever seen,
And clarity and brightness, just lively feel of this strand.
Yeah.
Yeah, outstanding.
Well done. I mean, I know some of these require some consideration, but know that there are only 4. And Santa Maria is something that we are finding it harder and harder and harder to keep our place in the market. Do you know what I mean? Because we can get hold of it, but it's a case of price tag. So, yes, we can buy the material, but if in 3 months' time the availability of the material has resulted in the price shooting up, we'd have to bring the same strand at $249 next time. You know, and would you be prepared to stretch that far?
But if you see
It's a buyer's
jewellery
market.
made up with that, then
I
was just going to say you can command your own price, really.
Yes,
And,
you can.
you know, it's...
Because there's lots and lots of information out there about Santa Maria Aquamarine. In fact, even if you just do a bog standard, whatever your search engine of choice is, just pop in Santa Maria Aquamarine and just look at the cost of jewellery in this gemstone.
Yeah.
And that will tell you everything that you ever need to know.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful, isn't it? And because aquamarine is part of the beryl family, of course, it takes the light. In fact, this is more of a sort of a Mediterranean blue, really, isn't it, Santa Maria? Because they say the visual properties of this is like the sunlight dancing off the waves when you're out there in the Mediterranean on your catamaran.
Yeah.
Not.
As you,
And you're watching the light just bounce back up off the waves. That's where, yes, goes without saying completely and utterly, but I will say it, for an extra 25 pence, definitely if you are investing in this strand, and it is, you know, I can't say investment in a financial sense of the word. I'm not here to, you know, deal with your financial affairs. I'm not allowed to, and I would never dare to. But in terms of the collection, the provenance of the collection, the provenance of the gemstone, even knowing the location, because aquamarine is aquamarine is aquamarine, and there are other locations for aquamarine, even within Brazil. But Santa Maria, that pinpoints it to that one location where people know the gemstone is sought after. Oh, I love it. And now, as they say, for something completely and utterly different. Now, sterling silver spacer beads, we usually, let me count out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We probably do in packs of 10, yes? On average, we'll do a quantity of 10. And every now and again, and we've done it a few times this evening, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do a quantity of 20 spacer beads in silver, don't we?
Yeah.
How about...
Oh!
I'm not quite sure how many are there, and I'm hoping to keep them all here. But there are, how about 400?
Yes, please.
I mean, I know this is very tempting, so I'm going to say, if you come in for this tonight, it might be the only time that you ever need to buy sterling silver spacer beads. It won't be.
It won't be.
But it might be the only... That's where it should be. That's based on, what's the grammage here?
Gram weight's going to be
It's
massive.
ridiculous. What do you mean it doesn't tell us?
must
No. No way. No. No. We must know.
We must know. That's daft.
We must know for the pricing. No way. We only have 29 of these available. Let me just see whether the website gives us any more. Although we've got on screen what the website says.
Again, the polish on these and the finishing on these, every single one is identical and beautiful. Wow.
This is where we need some scales in the studio.
We
We're just
do.
trying to find another item number with 4mm beads for a pack of 10 and then see what the weight of those is, and we'll work out roughly. I do want to know where we're going to. Where are we going to? Oh, that one key piece of information that we need.
Come on. Ooh.
Now that, remember, is 400 sterling silver space. I've never ever seen it. I mean, look, that's the size of the quantity that we're talking there. Nearly, covering half of that in time. Yes, let's look at it from the dove from above camera. Look.
That's crazy.
That is 400 sterling silver spacer beads. And they're 4mm round. And you've got your 4mm round gemstones. It'll key in really nicely with your 6, your 8. We are rapidly, thank you, amazing team. We are looking for a pack of 10 of something similar so we can get a rough estimation of the gram weight, because we've got 400 pieces here, but the vital piece of information that we need, I think that we need for you, is the gram weight of silver.
That's got to be 2 bracelets worth.
Yeah.
Easily. 2 stretches.
There was. Do you remember, on the computer that I was working on, remember there was that stretch bracelet, wasn't there, which was made up of sterling silver
there
beads?
Was.
And that probably used... We think we found... Are you making a picture
3?
now?
No, I'm just thinking I could make a little smiley face, couldn't I? Okay. Hello.
Ah, do you know what that looks like? Cookie Monster. Give me cookie.
I am hungry. I am a bit on the peckish side.
Right. Okay. Sorry, say that again, Ben. For 50, elsewhere on the website, 4mm sterling silver spacer beads, we have a price of £10.95. And for 50, it's 5.75 grams. So 8 times 50 gives us 400. 46 grams of sterling silver. Right, just need to do something for a second.
That's,
I just need to do a calculation.
that is
No, I don't want to install an update. Thank you. Later. Oh, no.
Oh, Daredevil.
Oh, no.
Daredevil Deb.
I'm not doing that.
No!
Where's... Oh, there is a calculator. There's not a calculator on this.
There. You had it.
There?
Yeah.
No, that's not installed.
Oh. It's just a ghost calculator.
What was the gram weight again? Sorry. Okay, 46. Hang on. Right, so, this is the thing. 2 grams of silver should be £10. So how many? 46. So this should be £230 worth of silver, based on TV prices.
And that's without any manufacturing costs. No, to actually produce your beads.
But when we sell I'm talking about TV prices. 2 grams of silver on TV as a chain or a charm or whatever it might be is about £10. I know we do silly prices, but that's just us being silly. But that's roughly, and across TV channels as well, 2 grams of silver is about £10 on TV. This is 46 grams of silver. Ish, approximately. I'm sorry I don't have it exactly. I mean, that's the real piece of information we need on this. In fact, if you get the chance, would you weigh it yourself and just call in the weight to the team so they've got it? Because that's amazing. For £69.50, Gosh, we've got a lot of people in for that as well, and well done.
I'd multi-buy actually because they're so gorgeous.
I don't know how we're going to get those back in there.
Easy.
Okay, all right. Have you got a bead scoop in there?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Got some pearls now for you. Is that... Okay.
It's got to be that one.
This one. I think it's going to be this one, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, gosh, look at the size
Aren't
of
they
them.
beautiful?
These are huge.
Was it?
Is this the one, Ros, do we think? These are big. These are big. Okay, we have less than 10 of these. I had a strand like this earlier on in the week, and I think we had an even smaller quantity on another item code. Naturally, metallic colours of freshwater pearls. Now, if I just drop those down onto the desk, so not drop, but can you see how almost solid gold nugget some of these are?
They are incredible. I've got this strand, and I made earrings with them.
They are awesome.
The colours that you get coming off them, bronzes. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Look at that recording.
Do you know as well? I mean, I know we say this all the time, and we need to stop taking it for granted. But in growing in fresh water a pearl, it's 1 millimetre per year. So these have taken a long, long time to come to fruition. And even to make just a simple, I don't know whether you can see across the room. Just, yeah, oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have trouble not to, wouldn't you? They are beautiful. Just to have one of those in anything is that £69.95, isn't it?
Oh, easily, yeah. Yep. Gorgeous.
Hello, Kyoto. I have these. They look even more awesome in person at home. Thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, it's the way a camera will see a pearl and the way your own two eyes see it is very, very different. I have one left. I have more in baskets than we have available. Can I ask you, please be very, very quick. Do remember to get those checked out as quickly as you can. Now, I need to let you know that the blue diamonds are still available. If you want some, I will just remind you of what they look like. 2 carats of teal blue diamonds went to £89.95. We also, remember, have our 70 points of canary yellow diamonds, and if you have those in your basket, oh, never say this, but please, it's such a steal for what they are. Get them home and see them. It's not costing you a penny in postage. It is a risk-free purchase. Okay, next up. Now, this was going to be our must-have, but then the canary yellow diamonds came along and kind of trumped them a little bit. But what we do have here, beautifully displayed by our Dan, I have to say, is a whole metre of gorgeous 8x9mm round. Look at the exacting nature of the size. You know, if I just pull those taut for a second, you can see them in a nice spiral there. But can you see the way they're naturally sitting? Because they're slightly longer than wider. But do you know how, if you took a line across... Yeah. Now, that's a lot. I mean, if you consider that in the pearl farms, where they are collecting, you know, hundreds of thousands of different pearls in different colours, different shapes, different sizes, and someone has to sort through, and it is literally, I mean, pearl farms work as the same way as farms work here in the UK, although it's wet fields rather than than muddy fields.
No way.
Right, so that's a metre. So if I measure 10 centimetres and we see how many pearls we get to 10 centimetres, we are
12.
Thank you. So That's going to be in the region of about 120 huge pearls. And we're looking at $39.95. And when you look at the consistency of the tone of colour,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking through those and I'm seeing very similar lustres,
Yep.
exactly as exactly can be in a pearl. The same tonality of that beautiful white going all the way through. You are getting those secondary and tertiary colours. Well, yeah, that's a good point, Ros, actually. So if you had around about 120 pearls, that'd be about 60 pairs of earrings ish. I was, again, just a few months ago, I was in Gibraltar, which is duty-free. Tiny pair of stud earrings, one pearl in each ear, in duty-free Gibraltar, was £18.
Yeah. If I was making these into earrings, just one pearl on each ear, sterling silver shepherd hooks or a stud, they would be £25.
Yeah. And absolutely they should. And remember, that £25 at a craft fair or sold on an online jewellery shop in isolation, in a bridal shop, stood next to the £3,000 dress, anyone's guess. Anyone's guess. Which is why, actually, we do have quite a lot of our viewers who actually make jewellery for bridal stores.
Yeah.
Because good on you.
The return's really good.
Yeah, amazing. Even that's a wholesale, isn't it?
Yeah.
To the bridal shop. They're happy to pay those kind of price tags because they know that the price in the window, which is, you know, when it comes to your wedding spend, you know, sky is the limit, I do believe. Not that I've ever been down the aisle, but there we go, it's never going to happen. Right, what are we doing next, Ross? Oh, so glad. That's these, isn't it? I hope it's these. Adorable, adorable. We are coming up to the end of this. In fact, we've had more than half an hour, haven't we, with our high-end half hour? But these are extremely high-end. Oh, well, the price isn't. The price isn't at all for Baroque pearls. As individual as you and I.
I love these because the surface texture seems to amplify all of the lustre and the colours.
Yeah.
Look at that!
Yeah, you're never in a wrong position to view the other lustres, are you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? With a pearl, sometimes you need to twist it to see the green or the blue or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you're right, because there's all of those hills and valleys in a Baroque pearl. You always see something wherever you're viewing the pearl from. They're amazing, aren't they?
They are.
I mean, look at that. Oh. And again, size-wise.
Gorgeous. Look at that. There's purple there.
Yeah. Always a strand for you.
It is.
34.
I have a few of these.
95. Actually, do you know what? We haven't looked at your 9 o'clock kit yet, have you? We've been so wrapped up in our high-end half hour. We haven't even seen your kit yet, have we? We will actually. Shall we have a little quick? Excuse me, I did beg your pardon. A bit of windy pops there.
Oh.
There you go. Stunning. Really, really nice. That's some of the jewellery. We've got 2 fabulous kits coming your way at 9 o'clock. Something I have to say that will let your imagination run riot.
Yeah, it's a real
pick and mix.
Pick and mix. It is. It is. It's just really interesting as well.
Smorgasbord.
To get the combination of elements.
Oh, the funky gibbon.
Yes, Derek.
You have to know there are only half a dozen of these strands remaining. And so if you have it in a basket, I'm afraid it's not quite yours yet. Remember, there's no P&P this weekend. So normally, you might feel like we're nagging you into checking out. But this weekend, we're nagging you. Sheila at cashier number 6 is not even asking you for £2.95 P&P for the whole day. She's saying, free and easy this weekend. Brilliant. How good is that? Sorry, what are we doing next, Roz? Ah.
Oh, they're pretty, aren't
nice.
they?
Talking of, let's arrange these like we did with the metre of the white pearls, shall we? Where they go round the... They are If you got that metre of white, well done, because they are so beautiful. Right.
Right then.
Right.
I can hear cogs again.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out which way.
Oh, this is like you know those mental challenges that you used to do on the Krypton factor.
Yeah.
Where you used to slot things into. There was only a certain combination.
You had to do it in the right order and things. Yeah.
How have I done?
No, it's good.
Not bad.
I think Dan's was
Dan was
maybe,
head and shoulders. Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't know how long it took him.
That's true.
Do we?
That's very true.
Yeah,
we don't, do we?
don't.
Look at that, though. Again, this is really just to kind of show you and to demonstrate the consistency through the strand. Because the last thing you need is to go for a whole metre of something like this and find, some are shorter, some are fatter, some are thinner. You know, you've got something here where, again, they've very, very carefully selected. And there is a graduation in size, so you will find plenty of matching pairs in there. They've got almost like a gold lustre as well, haven't they?
Yeah. It's a very feminine strand or colour,
yes,
but without being girly and sweet. So it's almost like an English rose colour. They're beautiful.
They are
Absolutely
stunning, actually.
Gorgeous.
They're a lovely colour.
Yeah.
See, you can even see it there from a distance, can't you? It's just very, very sweet. $29.95 as well. And again, let's do the. I think we'll have this probably. Actually, might have more this time, might we?
Yes.
2, 4. Oh, I've lost count again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't know why I can't count this evening. 2, 4.
11.
Is it 12? I think it might be the
3,
same.
6, 9, 11.
Is it 11?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be,
I'm
though,
getting
should it?
11.
Oh.
No. And the others were round, though, weren't they? And these are
Oh, that's true, yes.
longer.
Yes, you're
So-
right. Of course, these are rice bowls,
Yeah.
aren't they? Because they're longer, yeah.
So we've got some that are 11
Do you know, it's a good job you're here as the voice of reason, Deb. Honestly.
Do you know, that doesn't happen often to me,
Well,
being the voice
there
of
you go.
reason.
There you go. You'll do
I'll
more.
work with you more often.
Yeah, exactly. You'll do more shows with me now. See what I'm doing for you?
I like it, yeah. That's good.
$29.95 if you want these. Congratulations if you have got them already. That is really, really awesome. That's a lovely pearl buy, actually, isn't it? Right, let's do some quick on and gone. Right, I knew you were going to say that. I'm just going to move that over there, that over there, that over there, well, that towards me. Shepherd's hooks, did you say? Oh, no, that's not here. There's none of those here.
Houston, we have a problem.
Oh,
They were hiding.
oh, yeah, I have got the shepherd's. Oh, I have got the shepherd's hook because they were hiding. Thank you, Pete's found them. Pete's found them. Well done, Pete. So, is it 5 pairs? 5 pairs of rose gold plated shepherd hooks. Okay, so in sterling silver, free P&P, $4.95. Always good to have. Actually, they're very, very generous. If I hold it by the bottom loop rather than by the top of the shepherd hook, you can see how generous that is as well. Some of them, can be, can stop short, and that
They fall out
allows
of your
you.
ear, don't they?
Yeah,
Don't it?
that
Rather
allows
than
you to.
sit.
Well, I say yeah, Deb. I've never worn anything like this. It might look a little 80s new romantics if I did that.
That's true.
I'm too short
Oh,
to
I
carry
like
off.
that look.
Yeah, but I'm too short to carry it off, unfortunately. I know I look tall sitting down here, but it's when I stand up. I'm actually the same size, standing up and sitting down at this desk.
Actually, yeah.
That's
it
true,
works
isn't it?
quite well sitting down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
We'll stick with that.
Yeah. Even on these chairs, and you know, Ruth's gone for a Burton on one of these chairs. I saw it famously. Bless her. She's all right though, isn't she? I think.
Mind you, Ruth is clumsy as me.
Oh yeah, completely and utterly.
I love that.
Right, let's do these. These are brilliant. I love Ruth as well. She used to be my TV wife, and then she ran off.
Oh, did she?
She ran off. She ran off. She got married now, so I'm just going to prove it, by
Yeah.
the way, by just standing up for a minute. See, look, makes no difference whatsoever. No, don't stand up, Deb. Yeah,
Oh.
there you go. There you go. There you go.
Too high. Sit.
Right, let's go back to what we should be doing.
Oh, my chair's... This chair scares me.
It's the same one as
honestly.
you've always had, though, isn't it?
I know, but sometimes it just drops out.
'Cause I see the guests have
We've retained
they've
the old
rejected
chair.
the new chairs.
Yeah, in a diva moment.
I don't
No!
blame you. These new ones are not nice, actually, I have to say. Well, I
scary.
shouldn't say, but they are not the greatest. Not the greatest. You know what they'll say, though? If you don't like them, stand up. That's what they'll say. More energy if you stand up. There you go. This is a big collection of bolt ring clasps,
And
actually.
they're a really good size.
They are a good size, actually, and they are nice and strong. It's quite difficult to kind of demonstrate them in a tweezer, but they are good and strong and spring-loaded as well, which is really good. And they're in 95 sterling silver, rose gold plated. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but something that we all need.
No, they are. They are.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
The most exciting thing in the world?
Well, maybe not the most exciting
Oh, so
thing,
I was right then.
but they could be one of
The most exciting
most
things in the world.
exciting
I think you need to get out more often, Deb.
I think I do. Yeah. No, I love stuff like bolt rings because it's mini engineering.
Yeah, no, it
and
is.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like a box clasp. That's
Yes.
one of the most exciting things
Yeah.
in the world as well.
Yeah.
I'm such an anorak.
In the clasp
honestly.
world, should
In
we
the
say?
clasp
Yeah, let's
world,
just say
yeah.
the clasp world, not the whole world. I think that
Yeah.
might be a bit much.
When you get to the world of tools, then
Yes.
things get even better.
Oh, talking of which, let's go for a little route round in
Oh,
the
is there a tool
We're going back
category?
into the clearance on the website, which you should do as well, because
You
all
see,
of the,
I'd quite like this one.
this one,
Yeah,
angled
angled leather
cutting knife.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So on the
'Cause I've not
website,
seen that before, and I think I might need that.
on the website at the moment, we're in the clearance section at the moment. There is a Beadsmith angled leather cutting
Oh,
knife.
It looks like a little moomin.
Oh, I'll bring it down. There you go. Yes, you're right. It does. It looks like it's got character, doesn't it? Anyway, get your eyes off it, Deb. It was £8.95. It's now £8.06, but you can take another 20% off that price because it's in the clearance section by checking out and using the code TV20, and that'll get you another 20% off. I tell you what, by the time this late show is finished tonight, there won't be anything left in the clearance section, let me tell you. Because that's only for this weekend, this bank holiday weekend. So take advantage of it. That's why I keep telling you about it, because I want you to go and check it out. I'll show you some gemstones. You can go and have a look yourself if you like. You don't need to wait for me. You can go and have a little look yourself, actually, if you want to, right now. Stardust gold. Oh, yeah, bead. Connectors. There we go. Ah!
Oh,
Now, these are very, very nice. Very planetary. I
nice
think.
size.
When you view them from the let's see if I can get you a view from the side. Just a moment. Oh, only 21 sets of these, unfortunately. 21 sets to go. There you go. See now you can see why I think they look planetary.
They do.
Don't they?
From that angle, it
Yeah.
almost looks like Saturn's rings
Yeah,
going round.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They're great, and you've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play with. Sorry, I always say play with. I don't mean play with, I mean design and create with. You know what I mean. Because for me it is play. I really enjoy it.
Oh, I don't think it feels like work.
No,
No. It is play.
not at all. Yeah, no, it's just good fun, isn't it? It's just good fun, isn't it?
2.4 grams as well.
Yeah. See, we've got the gram weight here.
Yeah.
$4.95. Congratulations. Again, just add to your stash, because all you have to do is to connect to chain, and you've got a lovely sort of station necklace, haven't you?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
bracelet.
Yeah. Really nice.
You could integrate that with, look, I've just got on my stretch bracelet here, it's just mookaite rounds of about the same kind of size. Imagine if it had a couple of those, obviously they'd be lengthwise.
Yeah.
Or you could
You
pop
could
one
use
in.
them as charm carriers.
Yeah, you could actually, couldn't you? Very, very easily.
Yeah,
That's nice. They're great.
they are.
Love them. Very nice indeed. Too good for £4.95. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Whole metre of cable chain now.
Oh,
that's nice.
Tassels.
Yeah. This is a decorative chain, isn't it?
Well, it's going to be dead strong as well.
Yeah.
I love that link. It's so beautiful. And if you're doing some fine sterling silver wire work as a pendant, just popping it on the end of that is going to be amazing.
And look at how it flows as well.
Yeah. That's
It's
gorgeous.
just really, because this is a smaller gauge, 1.2mm link, it flows really beautifully, and it kind of lends itself to using many pieces, many short pieces together, or graduating them.
Oh, you know the necklace I made with the lemon amber?
Yeah, the waterfall.
No, the other one.
Oh, yeah.
It would work really nicely with this chain, because the scale of it would just work perfectly.
That's pretty good for a metre of sterling silver chain. And actually, I have a chain like this as a bracelet, obviously scaled up, much bigger link, and came from one of those well-known sterling silver shops. And it was about £135.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's a lot more silver and everything else, but it's that same kind of, it's a very strong-looking link. You know, some links you look at and you think, not sure if I trust
flimsy,
you. You have to be able to trust a link, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Gone.
You do.
Well
nice.
done. Can we do that? Is it? Yes.
Shara.
Yes. Did you not? Did you read my mind? I picked it up. I had it in my hand. I was just saying to Roz, can we do the? And she said, you're going to say the Shaurite cabochon. No, she didn't even look up. We're spookily linked.
Look. Oh, this.
This is a gemstone you need a cabochon of.
I absolutely need it.
99 out of 100 times you see it in a strand, yes?
Yep. I don't think I've ever seen a cabochon. Oh,
Shut the front door.
that's 18 carats.
Imagine if you were to make just a simple
Sorry, squealing.
wire-worked ring. Yeah. Amazing. You'd love it. You'd wear it all the time, wouldn't you? And the thing is, this stone actually gives you the opportunity to investigate. Excuse fingers, I'm trying to keep them out of the way. We have less than 50 of these. They are already going. This is a gemstone you don't see as a cabochon very often at all. In fact, if I show you the underside, you get a bit more of the character of the actual gemstone as well before it's polished. You know, when it's cut, before it's, you know, given a high polish, you can see that beautiful. Isn't that great? Like a feathering through the stone. Okay, listen, we have less than 30 of these available. We need to take a 3-minute break. You can carry on grabbing these over the break. I expect by the time we come back in 3 minutes with the next kit, there will be none. So good luck. See you in 3.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Jewellery Maker is live on Freeview Channel 76 every day from 8 AM to 1 PM. But if you don't want to miss out on fantastic deals and demonstrations from our guest designers after 1 PM, then simply press the red button on your TV remote. Remember, your TV must be connected to the internet. Your screen may go black for a few seconds whilst the internet loads, but then you should be able to carry on watching Jewellery Maker for the rest of the day. And remember, we are live until 10 PM. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people?
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Hello! What an awful lot you can do in 3 minutes. You found your glasses.
I found them.
Hooray!
They're covered in muck.
Because when did you discover you lost them? Was it the beginning of the last hour, wasn't it? We were going to have a search, but we were just going into the yellow diamonds, so we didn't quite. Actually, we couldn't stop everything for that, unfortunately.
No.
But I'm going. Where were they?
Oh, they were in my bag the whole time.
Where you left
I put
them,
them.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, welcome to your Saturday night, what's left of our Saturday night late show. Or for you, actually, you might be watching the repeat and it's 7 o'clock on Sunday morning. So shall we say good morning to everybody as well? Morning, everyone. We're fast asleep now, if it's 7 o'clock in the morning, by the way. But if you're live with us on Saturday night at 9 o'clock, I tell you what, you're in for a treat. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that for people watching on the early morning repeat at 7 in the morning on Sunday, that there might and only might be some of this kit remaining. There are 2 parts of this kit. This is part 1. This is part 1. All of this is part 1 of your kit tonight. Now, you have got, I mean, there's just everything going on here. This is like the most incredible pick and mix of gemstones you could ever wish for. And you've got different shapes as well. So we've got a pick and mix of rondelles and we've got a pick and mix of beautiful faceted pears. And there is so much going on. If I just lay out a few of the gemstones there, that to me looks like a... Does that look to you what it looks to me like? It does, that's what I was thinking.
It does.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does look like this big pear here. Does look a little jade. There's nothing else it can be, I don't think, is there?
No.
I would say it is. Beautiful pink opal. This looks like... It looks like a serpentine. Look, I'm so glad that in your selection, I know you can't see it if I lift it up there, smoky quartz.
Yeah.
Beautiful. There's rose quartz in here. There is beautiful blue agate here. This looks like, to me, looks like, is that white onyx? It looks pretty nice. It can be. It might be chalcedony. Oh my word! There's such a lot going on in this selection, and that's just the selection of pairs that we've been going through there. In the rondelles, you've got sunstone going on there. There's rose quartz going on there. There's a little bit. Hang on. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here. You look very tourmaline-like, if you ask me. That's beautiful. And hello, you're rather larger than the rest. Look at that. Good Lord. Now that, if I'm not mistaken, looks to me like a green amethyst. Yeah.
Look at this one.
Oh. Now this, is that a green amethyst as well? Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
It's got a nice yellowish tinge to it as well, actually.
I think so.
That's beautiful.
Clarity.
So in terms of your carat weights on these, we're talking about your faceted pairs being in an assortment of different gemstones at around about 145 carats. And just about the same in the rondelles. So generally speaking, you'll get a larger number of rondelles because they are smaller than the pairs, which a lot of those pairs are really quite hefty in size. They are really quite hefty in size.
That's pretty nice.
That's beautiful. That's pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's got the lovely, almost like the moss-like inclusion in it. Can you see?
Should I move?
Shall I? There we go. There you go, because it's got that lovely dark, almost like a moss-like inclusion to it. Now, if that's all you were getting in this kit for the price tag, I'd be very happy for you, but no, there's more. You also have a massive amount of findings going on here. Silver-plated findings, it's the 100-piece silver findings set, the ones that we saw earlier in the 7 o'clock kits as well. So there's two toggle clasps, a heart and a round. There's crimp bead covers, there's the two chandeliers, there's bolt rings, there's spacer beads, there's bolt ring clasps, there's head pins, there's eye pins, and there's a metre of chain as well as 10 metres of 0.4 silver-plated round copper wire, which is just perfect. Your 0.4 is your weaving wire,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Now, have a little guess out loud. In fact, everyone watching right now, everyone watching this show right now, I want you to think about, remember what we said was the whole of this kit, so the two selection of gemstones, the rondelles and the pairs, and the findings, and the 10 metres of 0.4. Shout a price to me now. They're all too high, aren't they?
Way too high.
They're all too high. Okay, start dialing 0800 644 655 if you can't yet see the price on your television. If you're on the web watching this right now, you can, I think, hopefully you can see your price. Can you? Can they see the price on the... Oh, you can see. What are they seeing? Should we show the people on TV that price as well? Can we do that? Oh, yes, we can, sorry. I was looking at Roz. I was waiting for her to answer me, and then she just went, it's on to it. Look at your camera. That's the price that everyone's seeing across the nation right now, on TV and on the web. Ben, before, if we can just hang fire for a sec, Roz. Have you got that 1 minute clock thing, so we can do like a 1 minute to final price kind of thing? Can we? Sorry, I know that's tall order to ask. I don't know where it lives. I don't know. That desk up there is a mystery to me. We don't go up there very often, do we?
It, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'll do a little 1 minute countdown clock, and then we will hit our final price tag, which, if it's lower than the answer you shouted out to me, will you come in and grab this? Because it's a bit like someone's gone a little bit, you know, above and beyond. If you looked at this selection of pairs, for instance, as if they were a selection of cabochons, for instance, and you had gemstones like jadeite and prehnite and chalcedony, and there's amethyst in there and green amethyst, There's all sorts going on there. If you looked at that as a selection of cabochons and thought about what the price may be, let's start that minute. In 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Here we go. Right, okay, this is your minute to get yourselves on the phone lines right now and in the front of the queue, because we are going to have big queues on this one, I do believe. I've seen a lot of great value kits, but this one takes the biscuit a little bit. Considering everything you're going to be getting in the kit, remember it's the 2 sets of gemstones, it's the findings with the metre of wire, plus, the metre of chain should I say, plus 10 metres of your 0.4mm silver-plated round copper wire. The finding set on its own, I think, should be the price of the kit, but there you go, that's just me. It's not for me to say. 20 seconds, we reveal the price on the web and the television at the same time to make it fair for everyone to get theirs. Remember when you dial us, you might want to put it in speed dial now. It is a free telephone number, 0800 644 655. Get ready, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, with no postage to pay tonight either. The price is £25.95. Ridiculous.
Whoa.
Ridiculous. It is going crazy already. If you think about just what one set, that set of just the pear-shaped gemstones, if you thought about that as a selection of various cabochons, that is brilliant. I mean, that is just amazing. 2 ways to get through to us. You can do it on the web, of course, JewelleryMaker.com. In fact, 3 ways, actually, isn't it? Because you can do it on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. You can do it on the app, on your tablet or on your phone. I find that's the easiest way, because you can just add to basket, checkout, all done. Checkout today, remember, is nothing. Checkout is costing you nothing whatsoever. There is no 2.95 P&P to pay this weekend, which is great. So check out as quickly as you possibly can. Mary and Jerry, well done. Sandra, Lorraine, Collector in London, Nia, should I say, or Nia, in Anglesey, Jean, Julia, Anne, Carol, Sally, Alicia, Collector, Pat, Collector in Renfrewshire, well done. Susan, Catherine, Lynn and JP, Pauline, Patricia, Amy in Michigan. Welcome to you. Phenomenal. Sarah's joining us. Faz is joining us as well. Congratulations. We've got so many of you coming through. This is brilliant. And I think actually for those people who think, okay, I'm ready to get going, I want to get started, you've maybe made your first order and got your toolkit and everything else, and you're ready and raring to go, you just can't quite get your mojo together. Sometimes you need a big collection of gemstones in front of you which kind of say to you, pick me, pick me, pick me.
Yeah.
The ideas just come to you then, don't they?
The colours that you get are just absolutely beautiful, no matter what the combination of different gemstones are in there, and it's fantastic. I mean, I've picked out some absolutely amazing pieces of sunstone, and there's labradorite and opals, and just
there's all sorts going on, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's feldspar gems in there. There's things like lapis lazuli, which had a nice different dimension. There are clear gemstones. There are coloured gemstones. In fact, that looks like a dendrite opal to me. That one.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And for me, it's that combination of colours and different gemstones that you can put together, that you might not normally choose and put together.
Yeah.
That gives you your creativity a real burst.
Yeah, you're right, Fran.
You know,
you're
it's
right.
amazing.
It is definitely a bead scoop plus, isn't it? This one,
yeah,
it's beautiful, and they're all really, really good sized rondelles as well. And again, it shouldn't, you know. Be careful how you say this, Derek. I've sold bags of loose gemstone things before that have been mainly on the whole chips. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And chips. Sometimes when they're much smaller chips than the ones we get on the strands here, I have to say. Because when you get them home and try and do something with them, you think, well, I can't because they're not big enough. So actually, what I've got here is you know, coloured gravel.
Yeah.
in terms of being useful to me. Do you know what I mean? Whereas these, they're all workable stones. There is not one stone on here that I would say, right, okay, well, I'll fling that one out. That's no good. There are none that are cracked in half. There's none that are chopped off. I mean, listen, if there's any issues with yours, get back in touch with us. Remember, we want you to be happy many times than unhappy once with us. So if you do get one and you think, right, okay, you know, there's something wrong, or I've got a gemstone that's chipped in half or whatever, speak to us about it. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't run to the internet and tell everybody else about it. Tell us about it, and then we can put it right. £25.95. Brilliant, isn't it? Who said on that message there that they loved a big selection? Because I think that's me as well. Someone just popped a message in to say they just love a lovely, it was Lorraine in the West Midlands. Thank you, Lorraine. She says, nothing excites me more than a bag of findings. Need to get out more as well, Deb, says Lorraine. No, do you know what? Findings are, again, they are brilliant. And it's good to get them all in one bash rather than having to go, a packet of this, a packet of that, a packet of that. In the recording, is that a chunk of ametrine? Well, yes, it's this one here. I think it's this one here.
I had...
Is it the... Yes. Yeah, no, I think that is this one, I think, Ben. Yeah, that's this one, isn't it? It's just that I can't quite hold it up to see the... There you go. Now you can see the citrine part at the top.
Yeah.
It is an ametrine, which is through drilled at the top.
There's definitely ametrine.
Yeah. That's brilliant, isn't it? Now, there is a second part of this kit. So while we recover from that, you can carry on ordering it, and lots of you are. In fact, there's quite a few people taking more than one, and I don't blame you either, because that's a really, really good deal, actually. Here's the second part, because you realise you've seen what Deb has been creating over there. This is brilliant. This is brilliant, because you've got a torque necklace here. You've got a frame for a torque necklace, which is just brilliant. You also have, in this part of the kit, 3 meters of silver-plated copper half round wire, and we know why from Deb's comprehensive explanation earlier as to why that's really, really good. And also you get 10 meters of 0.8 gauge, which of course, remember, is structural wire. You've got your 0.4 in part 1 of the kit, and 10 meters of your 0.8 in part 2. Now, if that were all, that would be amazing, but look, look at these. Now, they've got a very, very unglamorous name, and they've got a very, very glamorous look, because they're called, what are they called? Blank hoop washers with pierced holes. But you are getting lots and lots of them. In fact, you are getting 8 in the pack. So there's an awful lot there. And of course, because you've got the drill hole at the top, you can take chain through that. You can use that as your starting point. Well, you can wrap wire around it. You can wrap wire around it. And if that were all, that would be great for the price tag that we're doing on this kit. But it's not, because you've also got... And how many of these flowers is it we have? It's a silly number, isn't it? 20. 20 of these fabulous, and they've got like an oxidized age finish to them as well. They're beautiful. They're flower charms, and you've got a 20 pack of those to play with, which is again which again is just amazing. So it's like flower power, this kit. You've got the torque necklace on its own. I just think is really, really good. I think for the I mean, I don't know how much these kind of things cost generally, but just one torque necklace sort of base on its own, they can't be. They're not cheap.
I think you could pay the price that this whole collection goes to just for that. And I think it's so beautiful.
They're so sweet, and they're very easy to get on and off as well, because you literally just put them on. One half has got a bead, the other half's got a loop, and you just literally one to the other. That's it. So one side has a bead, the other side has like a loop, and then you just literally that's it. Just hook one behind the other, and that's it. And that's brilliant. How many necklaces that you have at home can you simply just go like that, and that's it? It's quite suits you, sir. It's quite nice. Felt nice too, let me tell you. Anyway, listen. Price tag for this is ridiculous, so let's do it. Are you ready? Are you steady? It's £9.95. That's it. £9.95 just for the, for the silver-plated half-round wire would be good. You're getting 3 meters of your 1 millimeter gauge of your silver-plated copper half-round wire. You are getting your 10 meters of 0.8, which is your structural wire. Remember, in part 1 you had your 0.4, which is your weaving wire. 8 of these brilliant well, you can do whatever you want with these. These could be earring starters. These could be pendant starters. You could link them together in a necklace.
Chain, 1960s.
Yeah, be wild,
thing.
be brilliant.
Yeah, Mary Quant.
And then you've got 20 of these flower charms, which are brilliant. Again, they're silver plated as well. Love them, love them, love them, love them. Please be quick. Oh, by the way, the choker. This choker is an 18-inch choker. So that goes, which is why it fitted me no problem whatsoever, straight away.
I think you should wear it,
Just keep it on for the rest of the show. So
I like it the other way round, though.
Oh, with the bead at the front?
Yeah, with the bead at the front.
So you have to be careful. It's a bit 90s boy band look, says Ben, our director. Kind of I could have been 90s boy band if I'd have been discovered in time. It's a bit late now, isn't it, really?
Yeah, maybe.
It's all a bit too energetic for me, all that dancing around and routines and stuff. You know me and my memory, Deb, that would have been no good at all, would it, really? So there you go, £10. £10, and that is yours. Well, not even £10, £9.95, which is why people are taking multiples.
Because that's a silly price, really.
And there's hardly any in baskets, which is great. That tells me that people are not leaving this to chance. How many of this kit do we have, Roz?
But you wouldn't leave it to chance, would you?
No, not with less than 150 available.
That much put together in one bundle.
Yeah.
Is and that's all you're paying.
Yeah, free P&P.
You've got loads of stuff there.
Love it.
Stuff.
Love it, love it, love it. Right, what are we going to see?
Right. So we're going to look at the necklace with the flower.
Yes.
On the talk.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd do the flower. It's
that's cute.
Nice, simple technique.
Yeah.
But something I say all the time with top drilled drops is I'd make a flower. So I haven't shown how to make a flower for ages. So I'm going to make a bright pink flower.
That is bright pink. Actually, that's as bright pink as... Hang on a second. This is not my mobile phone. It's just a figment of your imagination. But I have got the most delicious at the moment.
Ooh, nice.
Pink gerberas. I was hoping I'd get a chance to show at least one of my garden pictures.
Impressive.
Yeah. Brand new pink gerberas.
Ah.
Can I tell you, they were...
new variety?
They were... No, brand new to me, to my garden. And can I tell you, they came from Morrison's. Other supermarkets are available,
Really?
but Morrison's do some really, really nice gerberas and plants.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
I might have to go and have a look because they're very
Their selection is
impressive.
good. Their plants are good, actually, I have to say.
Yeah.
So...
Right. Okie dokie. So what I did was sort out 5 of the drops.
I'm just going to move that because it's a bit dazzling to us.
It is. It's just
looking,
like a spaceship's
yes,
landed.
It is looking a little bright.
So
I don't want my friends at home
luster.
to have to put their sunglasses back on again.
We'd have to give a warning for flashing lights and things, wouldn't we?
Oh,
Yeah.
doesn't that get tedious when you're on the TV?
Yeah.
Just a warning that
Yeah.
Fergal's report may contain flashing
Flashing
images.
images. Yeah.
No, not us flashing, Roz. Don't worry, you haven't missed anything.
No.
Flashing images we're talking
No
about.
flashing
It's all right,
here.
calm yourself.
Move on.
Calm yourself.
Nothing to see.
She's got that bottle open.
Yeah, that's what it is. So we've got our 5 drops on there.
Yeah.
And then all you need to do is come round in a loop. And then twist the ends together. And then just bring the tail over the top, behind the next one.
Ah.
Over the top and through. So when you make your loop round, you don't want it to be too tight.
Right.
Because you need space for your wire
to get through.
To actually fit between the drops.
Is that what's going to give it ultimately the stability and keep it together?
Yeah. What you're doing is supporting the drop between wires back and front.
Yeah.
So it's like putting a little brace on there, if you like, so it's going to hold it in position. And if you want to, you can go round again. So you can then use it as a feature. So I only went round the once, but if you go round again, it's just a little decorative feature at the centre of your flower, which is pretty. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with this one, because this is bigger than the flower I've got on the necklace, the space here is a bit large, but the rondelle will just sit on the top. But what I'm going to do to make sure it doesn't fall through is bring the wire across. Okay, and then you can just push it through the wrapping around those drops and pull it back across so it closes that space in. Bring it back across and do the same on that side. If it doesn't want to go through, then just you can pop a pin in, and it just lifts those wires enough for you to be able to then get that across. So that's now all sorted out and stable, so we can then use that to support the rondelle in the centre. So I'm going to twist those together and then trim that off. So get rid of those bits and then just tuck the wire in. So that was really messy cutting of that wire. It's a disgrace. And then take one of your head pins, pop it through the rondelle that you've chosen for the centre, and it's fantastic because you've got some real big pieces, and you can change totally the look by changing the combination of your gemstones. And because you've got so many different colours and shapes and everything, that's what I find really interesting, is how you can change how it looks just by altering. And you wouldn't normally have this whole range of colours and shapes and sizes.
No, that's true. It's very, very true. We've kept the details of the kits. You'll be able to see it if you're watching on the web anyway. So the second part of the kit with the flowers and the washer, the washer rings, which are really, really good. You can use them with the choker as well, and the half round wire, and the 10 metres of 0.8. That is down there at the bottom of the screen. Just very, very quickly, I will just show you before we continue, just because Roz is able to do these at such a silly, silly price tag, something, excuse me, which I need to get, definitely, is a crimper.
Yeah.
Because one side will actually push your crimp tube
so one of the
over, won't it?
slots will put basically a crease down the centre of the crimp tube.
Yep.
And then, so that's
the one
you
in
can
there.
see there's one with the little notch in.
Is that here, this one?
Yeah, it's the first one on there.
Yeah.
And then the one closest to the handle, if you twist the crimp tube and pop it in there, it will then fold it in half.
Ah, okay, right, yes.
So you've then got your crimp, basically
so
half the...
Are those two top notches here, if I just point them out? This one, this one, and this one. Is there one on either side?
So what happens is that the crimp tube sits in... So you see the one
So it sits in here, does it?
Yeah, sits in there.
Yeah.
And then the little sort of tooth that's on the other side goes into the crimp tube, and that's how it then forms the crease down the centre of your crimp tube.
Yep. And then
so then the other one, the other slot closer to the handles, you then put that crimp tube with the crease in into that one,
And that'll fold
Close
it
the
over.
handles, it folds it over in half.
That's good. I do need a pair of these. I can't believe that I've got away with, as I say, I haven't used crimp tubes very often because I don't use beading thread very often.
You can just
So that's-
flatten them.
Yeah, but there's a tool for the job.
If you use that, then firstly you don't need to put a crimp cover over it if you don't want to, because
Yeah.
it folds it down and it's much neater.
Yeah.
And secondly, if you do want to put a crimp cover over it, the fact that your crimp tube's folded in half and is smaller
Yeah.
means the crimp cover fits on more easily.
That's worth $3.95, I think, isn't it?
Definitely.
To get a pair of those.
Yeah,
Sorry,
definitely.
where were we?
No, that's okay. So we've got our flowers that completely fixed. And then you've got your rondelle and your head pin. What we're going to do is put that through the centre. Derek, I'm trying not to laugh.
Sorry. I know, and it is laughable. We'll share this with viewers.
mine.
Oh, sorry, we'll share this with viewers. Shirley, you've put us all off our stroke now, bless you. Who's the cute bloke?
Is it Pete?
It's Pete,
It's
everyone.
Pete.
There you go. That's what it was. That's what it was. Oh, hello, Jan from the Isle of Man. She says, oh, Derek, you're such a sweet talker. I've exceeded my budget for the next 2 months. Oh, I'm sorry, Jan. Mind you, you are in the Isle of Man, aren't you? That is the posh end, isn't it? The Isle of Man.
it is.
Very, very posh
Yeah.
there. Don't you need to live on the Isle of Man? Don't you need a bank balance that has so many noughts in it already, don't
I
you?
think I could do, couldn't I?
You?
Mine's got noughts in completely.
Yeah, no, it has to have some. No, it has to have some big numbers before the noughts.
No big
yeah.
numbers. No.
That's no good. Thank you for your lovely messages.
Okay.
Keep them coming through. 60777. Start your message with JM Studio, and Shirley, I want you to keep your old dodgy TV. Don't ever
With the lines
yeah,
and the
don't
the
ever
snow
change it
and-
for one of
yeah.
those newfangled LED
high
ones
def.
at all, because
No.
I think you might have a different thought then, completely. But bless you, it's very kind. Right, sorry,
Right,
back to flowers.
so-
Now we can go back to flowers.
We put our head pin through the rondelle in the centre.
Yeah,
Okay, and then put that through the hole in the washer.
yeah,
And then what I did was bring it back over the top there. And this is the tricky bit. So then bend your head pin, push it through, so it's coming back out. If I turn it that way,
Between
so it's
two
coming
petals.
back out in the centre. So hang on, there. Can you see?
Oh yeah,
that.
yeah.
So it's coming back out through the front, and then what we need to do is then pull it through. So it might take a little bit of easing to make it come in that way,
Right.
and then back up,
Yeah.
because it's quite a tight bend.
But they
So
are
then-
going to be very flexible, these head pins, aren't they? Because they're a bit more pliable, aren't
Yeah, they're amazing. So then just bend it around the rondelle, and that will then fix it. So stop sliding into the gap, you pesky little fellow. Come on.
For once, she's not actually talking to me. She's talking to the gemstone for
I
once.
always talk to the gemstones. Pesky.
It's got to be done, isn't it? She's telling them
Oh,
off.
I've lost it now. I've lost the plot.
Telling them off. See, for once it's not me misbehaving, see? I've just been a cherubic little angel tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear.
I'm going to cry. Right, so I've moved.
Just remind me what her job title is
through.
again.
What, mine?
Guest. Oh, that's it.
Chaos.
Guest designer, that's it.
Chaos is my middle name. It's not guest design or anything. My job title's Chaos. Right, so we've put it back down this way.
Has it behaved now?
It's fine, yeah, it's
Right.
doing what it's told.
Oh, good. So glad.
And then just put the end through the drill hole, and it then gets lost in the centre there. Oh dear, what am I like? Right. So that's now fixed your flower onto there. And then,
that's nice.
so if I just bring this back, all I did then to fix it onto the torque was put some 0.4 through and do a wrap loop, pop some labradorite on, so whichever gemstone you want, so make some little connectors. So there you go.
Beautiful. Love it. Really, really good as well. Actually, it's very, very simple, isn't it?
It is.
It's
yeah.
very, very simple. It's something you can kind of get your teeth into. And because you've all got differing selections of gemstones,
Yeah.
that's brilliant. Again, if you
choose
just have a
whatever
quick look at the
colours.
variety that it could be, I think I've just found... Do you think that's what
It looks like chrysocolla.
Yeah?
No,
Oh, hang on, it's got...
it's
It's not... Is it?
it's not.
I don't know if it's looking a little bit appetitey, but we don't get rondelles that big in apatite, do we?
No,
It could be
I
chrysocolla.
was thinking chrysocolla.
Yeah, it could, because if I turn it around to the back... Oh, I don't know what that is, actually. I'm not quite sure what that is on the back of the stone. I don't think it's meant to be there.
What have you been doing?
Don't know. I don't know, it might be part
See
of the
that
stone.
one as well? And I've got... Oh,
Lovely.
you might as well go as well.
Yeah. But you can make many flowers, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Have a look through all of the...
I think they're a dyed quartz.
This
I
one,
would
yes, I think
guess.
these are a dyed quartz. I think somebody Jean in Lancashire. Hello, Jean. Yes, I think these are a pink dyed quartz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you just made a flower out of them, didn't you?
Wake up, man!
Do you know what I was doing? I was having a little look through the selection. No, I wasn't, because I wanted to see. Right, listen, I'll show you why I was paying attention. I promise.
You weren't.
Well, ish. But if you go to the clearance page on our website right now at JewelleryMaker.com, so if you go up to the top, you'll see on the right-hand side there's a clearance tab there. Press that and there's different selections. I'm in gemstones at the moment, looking at Baltic Amber Rose, which is fantastic. You can take a closer look at it as well. And if I just whiz up to the price, it was $14.95. Now it's $13.46. But if you put in the code when you check out your basket, because this is in the clearance section, if you put in TV20 when you check out, you get another 20% off it. So it'd only work out £10.70 something, which for a big old rose of amber is very, very nice indeed, let me tell you. They were those chain nose pliers, by the way. And I've got a beadsmith mat here, which I might show you in a wee bit. But it's time now for one of these. What did you call these pearls? Oh, peacock, that's what she said. I wonder what it was.
Yeah, I didn't quite.
It was just lots of, there were lots of peas in it, that's all I heard. Oh my word, these are a gorgeous tone of colour, aren't they?
They are.
They are really nice, actually. Perfect mid-tone for a peacock pearl, actually, I have to say. A lot of our peacock pearls, excuse me, have a much darker base to them, more like an aubergine skin base. This is a little bit lighter, it's a little bit bluer, which I like. Look at that. I mean, they almost look...
Amazing colours.
Don't they look like they've almost like got a mystic coating? I mean, they are dyed, because of course pearls will take on a dye, but it's almost like a mystic coating, isn't it? What? She's been at that
I
bottle.
think, yeah,
She's been at that bottle.
I think she's opened that.
She just
yeah.
stuttered and didn't get
Yeah.
past the first 9. She's starting to slur the words a little bit now up there. She's halfway through that bottle there.
I think she's finished it all.
Yeah. She's nipped out a couple of times, hasn't she? She's nipped out a couple of times, hasn't she, recently?
Actually, she has, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then accused me of flashing when she came back in last time, remember? And it wasn't, it was you and your washer.
It was me.
$9.95 this is, be quick as you can. Now, could you all behave, please? Because this could be 20 to 8 on a Sunday morning.
Oh, yeah.
On the repeat. We have to behave now.
That was an emoji face, sorry.
A what?
Emoji face.
Oh, look at you down with the kids. Emoji face. £9.95. £9.95 for your peacock pearls. That's brilliant, isn't it? Really, really good. We have some lovely pieces actually that we can hop, skip, and jump through in the next 20 minutes. I've just said, oh, can we have presenter's choice? I don't know what this is, but I want it. It's connectors. They're like, yes.
Wowee.
They're like fine old Victorian garden gates. Oh. I'm molting, Deb, have you noticed?
Is it you?
It's my summer coat coming through. It's that time. Losing my winter coat now. What are you doing?
Hang on. I'll use pliers.
Okay.
Because then my fingers won't get in the way.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm just holding that there.
Right.
But then...
Oh, right, you're going to suspend a top-drilled amethyst. That's nice. Would you put that on a shepherd's hook
Perfect.
as an earring, or are you talking
Yeah,
about
you could
a
do it
necklace?
as a pendant,
Yeah.
you could do it as an earring.
And you get, by the way, in terms of these, and I love them, they're like Victoriana fence panels.
They're lovely.
I love them, I think they're brilliant.
Yeah.
You get, how many do you get? 6? No, it's more than that, isn't it? Yeah, no, 6, yeah.
I've got one there.
6 of these. And they're at $5.95. And they are great. If you think of them as bases for brooches as well, rather than wire working and trying to make a fancy frame,
Yeah, you don't
this
need
is
to.
your fancy frame. You could simply add 0.8 to that to make the pin, couldn't you, around at the back, and then sew or wire wrap whatever you wanted to onto
gemstones
that.
into it and-
Gemstones, feathers,
Or you could...
flower charms from your kit.
You could put polymer clay. Oh, the flower charms work
Yeah,
brilliantly.
we had 20 in that kit, didn't we?
Polymer clay on the back, so you've got the colour coming through, or resin, or your cerulean, and then
cerulean.
embellish.
Love it.
Very nice.
Very nice. You could make almost one of those kind of chainmail necklaces. You know when you have links in different, going across and around the neckline.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Just a couple of... No, I'm fine. I'll
You soldier on.
soldier on.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Just a couple of like large jump rings in between each section.
Yeah.
And you could have a necklace going, sort of all the way around. That would be very, very substantial, wouldn't it? Or a bracelet, maybe. Where
They could work the other way, like a wider top.
Oh, that's true. There, we're going to stay there. Why did we try?
Hang on, if I press down harder. No.
Just pretend my hand is made of polymer clay.
No.
Anyway, well done. $5.95.
Hang
Enough
on.
playing.
What about this one?
Oh yes, sorry. 6 garden gates are going back. Yes, that looks like that. Do you know that looks a little bit amber in tone? It would go very, very nicely with the amber in the first kit, actually. Banded agate. And actually the bands, some of the creamy bands that are coming through would go really, really nicely with your... Oh, and agate goes with agate, doesn't it? Agate goes with any other agate. But this would go really nicely with the Botswana. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it would. it would go really nicely with carnelian as well.
Yeah, it is a very similar tone actually, even darker than some of the carnelian that we have actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a cracking shot, that, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Do you know, now I want to mix it with red tiger's eye.
Oh, what about that leaf we had?
Oh yeah, it's gone now. Jilly,
Blown away.
you two need to be on more often. You have to tell this one that.
It wasn't me.
Hilarious evening, thank you, Jilly Susie, Jilly Sue, Josie, and Wavy Davy. Wavy Davy. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being there. $3.95. Really, really good price. It's been good fun tonight, hasn't it? Really, really good fun tonight. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Jewellery Maker should be jewellery making, not Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker is always fun, but and quite frankly, I think is this rutile quartz, Ros? Rutilated quartz. Golden rutile quartz. You know that's my favourite type of quartz. I'm sorry, I'm not dismissing the multicoloured banded agates, but
moving on.
But producing from the floor, am I? What? No, never.
We had a rutile quartz in this
love
kit,
this.
actually.
Oh, that's the one that we couldn't. Yes, that green one. That's a. Oh no, that's pre-night, isn't it? The green.
Oh, I had.
Did you?
What did I do with it? I must have eaten it or something.
Did you imagine it?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Maybe. Maybe I dreamt it.
You might, in your selection, you know, from the kit selection, you might, unless Deb Rudge dreamed it.
I didn't. I saw it somewhere.
You might have a rutile quartz in your selection.
Yeah.
It's all right. We've still got a quarter of an hour. It's fine. You can have a root through.
I keep looking, shall I? Honestly.
Have a look. Now, rutile quartz is essentially clear quartz that has threads and almost like little needles of golden rutile running through it. It's amazing. They call it angel hair. That's one of the names they give to it. And it is incredible. And if you get look at this. On this one, it's really distinct.
Oh, wow.
I mean, with that, you would think, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I melt the gold out?
It's very,
That's what you
very
want to think,
metallic.
isn't it? It's not gold, though. It is rutile. But it's amazing, isn't it? It's really fascinating. Do you know what? It doesn't. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't look much on TV, but when you get it home and you see it with your own two eyes, you will find it fascinating. I promise, because it almost looks like it's. It almost looks as if the gemstone is almost cracked in some way. I don't know whether you can see inside to that one, Pete, on its top face there. Can you see? It's amazing. And you can still see through the gemstone, but you can see this complex, almost like sort of cobwebs, really, I suppose, going through the stone. And you kind of think, it looks like an impossibility. I think for me, that's what I find so fascinating about it. Love it. $14.95 is a good price tag because they've all been well cut as well. I know they're irregular shapes, but they've been really nicely cut.
That's what messes with my head, you know, is when we get strands like this and it's a custom cut strand.
Yeah.
So each one is individual.
Yeah,
and you should be paying more for that.
Yeah. Well, it takes time. It takes effort.
Yeah,
it's a gem
to
cutter that's doing
consider
it. It's not just, it's not just. I mean, have you ever done any gem cutting? No, me neither. I've seen other people do it, but I've never done it myself. But
no.
I'd imagine it would be pretty much of a dog's dinner.
Yeah.
If I tried to cut gemstone.
I'm way too clumsy.
Sticky bead mat. This is brilliant. I definitely need one of these.
Yeah.
It's great. You know, if you've got, it would be good for a travel one actually. You know, if you go away on holiday and you don't want to take the great big square one with you, it's brilliant. And they are very, very good. I mean, these are sterling silver 4mm round sterling silver beads. So I've just put a few of those on there. And look, brilliant.
Oh, that's a good game.
Oh, that is fun, isn't it? That's like water going down a window very slowly, isn't it? Now, obviously, it's not designed for 4mm round beads. It's designed for seed beads, really, isn't it? And it's not designed to be held up in the air either, is it? Really?
No. I mean, you're almost like vertical.
Oh.
That would occupy me for hours.
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah. I love it.
We haven't got many of these, by the way.
Oh.
Which one's going to be the first off?
Oh, come on.
Is it going to be the one that's in the lead?
No. I think there's some coming down on the outside there that are,
there is?
just pulling into the front.
Oh, if I'd have known this was going to happen, I'd have started a
We
sweepstake.
could have done this earlier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, have you noticed that the drill holes are actually determining their position in the race? Because some, they think, right, off I go. Those sterling silver beads, by the way, you get 400 of them for £69.50. The details are at the bottom of the screen there. They're amazing. But which bead will win?
I need these beads and the sticky bead mat now.
I am trying, Ros, to speed up this race a little bit, but to no avail.
It's like watching paint dry, isn't it?
It is.
Really? Yeah. Oh.
Which one will it be?
You do know there's going to be a sprint finish, don't you?
Yeah, there is. There's going to be like 4 at once, isn't there?
Oh.
Yes. Yay! Yay!
Oh, no, it wasn't that one. It was the one in the middle. And it was still stuck to the bead mat. Well, that's a good game. Let's have another game of that. In the next late show. I'm back on Sunday night on the late show with Alison Tarry. We could have a game of that tonight as well. How amazing.
Do you want me to put them away?
That's brilliant. Do you mind? No. Or are you going to have another race?
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do,
I'll
really,
go
aren't you?
quiet now.
There's the top bit, should you ever get that far.
Yes, thanks.
So your sticky bead mat is £4.95. Well done. What am I looking at? Is it 3 different... sterling silver wire bundle. We don't get one of these very often, do we?
No, we don't.
We don't. So 3 different sterling silver wires, 3 different gauges. You get a metre of 1mm gauge. You get a metre of 0.6, 5 metres of 0.4, and I've missed one. It's 4 different gauges actually, isn't it? And you get 1 metre of 0.25. So 1 metre of 0.25, 5 metres of 0.4, 1 metre of 0.6, and 1 metre of 1mm gauge. That's not easy to say.
That's a really nice pack.
A really, really good little bundle, that actually, isn't it? Okay, should be, but we're all about... I don't know what that was about, by the way. I was just bringing myself closer to the table. You know when you're eating, and you feel like you're not quite close enough to the table.
Got to move in.
Do you know what I went for last night? I went to the Weatherby Whaler. Guess what I had?
Fish.
Yeah. Oh, it was amazing. Oh, loved it. Fish on a Friday. Had to be done. Other fish and chip shops are available, by the way, that aren't called the Weatherby Whaler. Here comes your price. Now, you've just crashed that from what? 37? We've just taken £13 off of that price tag.
Brilliant.
And again, just to remind you, that is 1 metre of 0.25 sterling silver, 1 metre of 1mm gauge. You're also getting a metre of 0.6mm gauge and 5 metres of 0.4mm gauge. That's a lovely little bundle, actually, isn't it, in sterling silver, to be going to that kind of price tag, £24.95. Especially the metre of 1mm. That's brilliant.
Yeah. I would get myself a pack of these sterling silver beads, 400 of these, and that, and you can make an incredible collection.
All
because
silver.
You've got so much, all sterling silver.
Yeah. Yes, because you could get 400, as you can see details down there. 400. We worked out that was something like 46 grams of silver at £69.50, which is ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
They're lovely.
Concentration on your face there was a picture.
I'm in love with these beads.
They are brilliant. They are really good. And if you think about how few of those you would need out of the 400 to make a full stretchy bracelet, that in one of those stores out in the high street could be £100 or more.
Yeah.
Fran says, thank you for the laughs, everyone. That game of raindrops was fun. That's really, really, it was a good game, that wasn't it?
It's addictive, that. I definitely need.
We come off air live on Saturday night at 10 o'clock, but we could well be here till midnight. Having our own little, we could get our own little mark on our bead.
We could,
and have races, can't we?
Hang on.
Because there's what, how many of us are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'll mark them up.
6, there's at least 6 of us here. Yeah, you can make little, Oh yeah, you've got to be purple, haven't you?
Yeah.
Julie says, love the show. We've had your emery boarding, your nails the other day, and now a bead race. Brilliant. Yeah, I know. See, we could go any which way, couldn't we, on Jewellery Maker?
Yeah. Unpredictable.
It's brilliant. Yeah, we could have. Ben's just thinking he should have had another camera that he could have recorded offline, so we could have had an action replay in slow motion.
Oh.
Well, listen, it was a bit impromptu, wasn't it?
You failed us, Ben.
We didn't really know to expect it, did we?
No.
You know what I mean?
It'd make an amazing screensaver, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Let's do them. Let's do. There's some peridot there as well, I think, isn't there?
There was, yeah. Oh, it's fallen.
Or have we done that? Yeah, we did have some more. There were smaller peridot earlier, didn't we? Right. These are lovely. Do you know, I remember having these. These have been around a wee while. I've had these. Are these? What do we call them? It's coated quartz, isn't it? Red quartz. We used to call it elsewhere strawberry quartz.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. It's huge, huge strand. You don't take the beads or the mat though, because we're closing the show with a raindrop race. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Okay. You want to set it up?
I'll get ready.
Yeah. Actually, maybe set the beads into the letters JM.
And then see which one.
And then see.
Okay.
Yeah,
we've
got 2 minutes to the end of the show.
Okay.
So no rush.
That's all right.
$5.95 if you would like this. 607 carats. Amazing, isn't it? It's huge. Oh, so it's going to get camouflaged against me. But let's put it against. Hang on. Let me just put it against the mat here. Oh, that's nice, actually, isn't it? Now that's going to make quite a bit of a statement piece, isn't it? Nice. Minute and a half, Deb. We need to start the race soon. $5.95. Maybe we could put it on Facebook if you don't get to see the winning bead.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Okay. All right. $5.95 for those. Listen, Deb. When are you back on? Because I'm back on, if you're watching in the morning, I'm back Sunday night late shift with Alison Tarry. But when are you back?
Oh, I think it's Wednesday.
Okay. Now
Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. No, it could be Tuesday. Oh, I'm not in the morning. I don't tend to get let out early.
Okay. Right, we're doing it the other way around this time. Which, and I think we've only got 40 seconds, so oh, look at that. The way it almost fell apart. Which will be first? It's sticky at the bottom as well. There's no ridges on the bottom either. Hang on, there's one making a bid for freedom.
Oh, look, he's going to win.
Who
he
will
came from the J.
it be?
No, being overtaken by one of the M's.
Good night and good morning, everyone, whichever one it may be. If you're watching in the morning on Sunday morning...
Oh, look.
You've got an exciting morning show on the way. Will there be a winner in the next 5 seconds? Lots of love from all of us and the team.
Go.
See you later.
No!
Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just £2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £4.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.